100 years ago, the return of spirit qi transformed the entire world, becoming its absolute core energy. Every living creature began evolving down two very different paths. One path focuses on physical atavism to strengthen the body, while the other triggers spiritual mutations for devastating energy-based attacks. Humanity adapted to this energy, giving rise to all sorts of specialized professions like spirit beast observers and material analysts. But for our main character Lin Yuan, all of this is completely and utterly meaningless. Right now, he is just chilling on his bed, scrolling through the web. At the foot of his bed sits Thong Min, a black cat-like 100-question beast. Lin Yuan, I am roasting over here. Thong Min groans, looking like he is about to melt into the floor from the heat. He hops right onto Lin Yuan's head, claiming the air is cooler up there. Talk about a bold move from a little cat. Lin Yuan is just speechless. I mean, does an extra few inches on top of his head really make a difference? After opening the window for some fresh air, Thong Min finally relaxes a bit. At this point, Lin Yuan actually has to get moving. Thong Min stays put by the window, but does not forget to nag. Do not forget to take your medicine, he warns his owner. I know. Lin Yuan sighs before heading out. It is time for his usual routine, cleaning up the pet shop. At 18 years old, he is already the hardworking owner of a very small and humble spirit pet store. Now, most people use spirit qi to help their pets grow, but for Lin Yuan, that is nothing more than a fairy tale. His health has always been fragile. Ever since he was 8, he has been completely unable to sense any spirit qi at all. He can't strengthen his body like normal people, and forming contracts with high-level spirit beasts? Yeah, that is out of the question. The heat is brutal today. Lin Yuan is worried about his lily beasts. They are already starting to wilt from the temperature. These are the lowest-level healing-type pets. Their survival instincts are basically zero compared to anything else in this world. They are basically fodder. Since the revival, every spirit beast is strictly ranked by its grade and its overall quality. Anything below the bronze tier is considered trash. Nobody is going to waste their precious resources on trying to raise them. Why even bother? Higher-level species are just way easier to evolve into powerful forms anyway. Lin Yuan looks at Thong Min with a gaze full of pity. In 100 years, no one has ever seen this species evolve. Lin Yuan, your medicine is ready, a voice calls out from behind, followed by the sound of weak, fluttering wings. Meet Am, a low-level bird. With Lin Yuan's weak constitution, even managing to contract a beast like this was a struggle. It took him half a month just to contract these two low-grade pets. Talk about a rough start for our main character. Sensing spirit qi to train them up to maturity? Honestly, that is just not going to happen anytime soon. An hour later, the duo sits in the shop, staring with bored eyes at the completely empty street outside. Do humans just love sleeping in? Why is this place a total ghost town? Thong Min asks, feeling totally defeated. What are you talking about? Lin Yuan snaps back, before desperately trying to call out to the few people passing by. Hey everyone, come take a look. We have got some very fresh fodder on sale here today. A little girl carrying a fancy 3-colored cat named Coco stops her mother to take a closer look at the shop. Mommy, look. That little beast over there looks exactly like my Coco. Thong Min tries to help with the sales pitch, but Coco just gives him the ultimate look of pure disgust and superiority. His fur is so dry and gray. He is clearly just unsold junk. He is nothing compared to a beauty like me. Thong Min's fur literally stands on end from anger. Talk about rude. They are the same species, for crying out loud. Lin Yuan quickly comforts his angry pet and decides to take him for a short walk to help him cool off. The shop is dead anyway. Closing up for a little bit won't hurt a thing, so they might as well leave. As soon as the door shuts, Thong Min starts begging for meat, claiming it will definitely make him even smarter than before. Am keeps chirping in Thong Min's ear. It sounds like comfort, but it is actually just straight up roasting him the whole way. Don't be sad, Thong Min. You might not be as bright as other cats, but at least you were cheap to buy. Poor Thong Min is actually on the verge of tears now. That comment really cut deep into his little feline heart. Seeing him like that makes Lin Yuan feel even guiltier, blaming himself for not being able to sense spirit qi. But before he can even let out a sigh, he suddenly spots a shield-plated pig. Why is it near the park? Something must have gone seriously wrong at the nearby spirit beast farm, but Thong Min does not care about the logistics or the danger. Not one bit. He sees 50 pounds of walking braised meat and charges straight at the beast without a single second thought. Lin Yuan barely grabs him in time. Life is more important than meat, buddy. You are no match for that thing. Right then, That armored pig lets out an absolute roar. You and I can see something is seriously wrong here. See, these armored pigs are usually known for being the gentlest creatures around. Nothing Smarty did should have ever triggered this beast. But after that roar, the massive pig starts charging right at them with murderous intent. Lin Yuan grabs Smarty and bolts, but he is already gasping. Honestly, he is feeling way weaker than usual today. Smarty asks if he is okay, but right then, Lin Yuan trips and slams face first into the cold dirt. Seeing the danger, both Yin Yin and Smarty puff up, bravely standing between their master and the charging beast. But let's be real, even with their combined power, these two are no match for that monster. Lin Yuan is fading fast, but he still screams for them to run. But right in that very moment, his vision starts to go completely blurry. Suddenly, the park is gone. Smarty, Yin Yin, and even that crazy pig have all vanished into thin air. As he wonders where on earth he is, a mysterious voice suddenly whispers his name from the darkness. Lin Yuan turns around and sees a massive bronze ring floating there. He recognizes this thing immediately. It is the same bronze ring he lost at age 8, right after it was stained with his own blood. Suddenly, the ring reacts. Countless beams of blinding golden light erupt from it, surging straight into Lin Yuan's body and piercing his soul. In that instant, he feels it. Everything he lost is finally coming back to him. The spirit energy he lost 10 long years ago is finally back. As the golden light fades, he snaps back to reality in the park. Smarty sees him open his eyes and is absolutely thrilled, but they are still in serious trouble. Smarty is busy dodging that pig while Yin Yin circles above, screaming for Lin Yuan to wake up. Lin Yuan, move. If we don't do something now, Smarty is going to get flattened by that beast. But here is the problem. Lin Yuan only has a tiny bit of energy back. It is not enough to fight. Suddenly, the ring on his wrist flashes. Out of nowhere, a glowing digital status screen appears, showing every single stat and weakness for that armored pig. But looking at those stats, you and I know Lin Yuan is in even bigger trouble now. This pig is already a level 3. Meanwhile, poor Smarty and Yin Yin haven't even hit level 1 yet. This power gap is just insane. Move, Smarty. It is attacking from the right. Lin Yuan screams out, acting on pure instinct. Smarty listens immediately and barely manages to dodge the deadly blow. But they are still struggling. Dodging is one thing, but that power gap is just too massive to overcome. He needs more power, and he needs it now. Staring at the ring, he prays, "Please, if you are truly mine, you have to help us survive." That fat pig is not touching Smarty. Suddenly, a sharp scream from Yin Yin snaps him back to reality. He looks up and sees the little bird glowing with the exact same golden light as his bronze ring. A wild thought hits him. It is not just Yin Yin. Smarty is starting to look different too. Are they actually evolving? Before he can think, the armored pig comes thundering toward them again. That roar is so loud it nearly bursts Smarty's ears. Why is this pig so much louder than you? Yin Yin. The little cat is terrified. Seeing his familiar in such a state, Lin Yuan's heart starts racing with worry. Things are still looking grim. Evolving is great, but level 1 versus level 3 is basically a death sentence. To win, they need a weakness. What exactly do you do to take down a giant pig? Then, it hits him. A plan. Yin Yin, start singing and lure that thing away from here. Just drown out its roar. He shouts the command, and Yin Yin is ready to give it her all. She starts belting it out with everything she has. And wow, her singing voice is honestly pretty terrible. Luckily, Lin Yuan has heard this 400 times already, so he is basically immune to the noise. But that pig? It is a different story. The beast is so annoyed by the noise it completely forgets about Smarty and targets Yin Yin instead. The target has shifted. As the massive pig charges, poor Yin Yin starts to panic and flies away. But Lin Yuan isn't letting her run. He orders her to turn around and strike back. Go for the eyes, blind it. Lin Yuan's voice gives her the confidence she needs to finally face the beast head-on and win. She stops running and turns to attack. But suddenly her skills just stop working entirely. Yin Yin looks back and sees Lin Yuan collapsed. His body is just too weak, and he has completely run out of energy. Will he survive this? We will find out soon. Please, just a little more. One more push. Lin Yuan was begging himself and that mysterious ring for a miracle. Suddenly, Yin Yin felt a surge of strength. No hesitation. The little bird immediately unleashed a barrage of sharp feathers. Those feathers struck the armored boar right in the eyes, blinding the beast in an instant. Seizing the opening, Lin Yuan ordered Chonmin to strike. The cat was living up to her name, sharp and clever. Before Lin Yuan could even point, Her claws were already shredding the boar's massive nose. Talk about perfect battle instincts. But the distance was too close. The boar's counter-thrust sent poor Chanmin flying. She hit the ground hard, head spinning with a massive bump. Lin Yuan, we did it, didn't we? She muttered. We won. You guys were amazing. You actually drove that monster away, Lin Yuan whispered. His voice was trembling. His whole body was shaking. And then blackout. Lin Yuan collapsed, as his spirit companions panicked. As for that armored boar, well, cat scratches weren't exactly enough to take its life, but the pain was real. Real enough to make it run for its life. It bolted until it ran into a woman and an old man in a wheelchair. Wait, what is a beast like this doing here? The old man muttered to himself. The woman noticed a feather still stuck in the boar's skin. Her face paled. She recognized it instantly. It belonged to Lin Yuan's bird. Old Li, I'll leave this to you. I have to find Xiao Yuan right now, the woman said. She vanished. Now, it was just the old man in the wheelchair facing a wounded, incredibly pissed-off armored boar. But strangely, the old man didn't look worried at all. Guess I will have to trouble you, old friend. He gently stroked the rabbit sitting in his lap. That harmless-looking bunny was clearly a beast in disguise. Meanwhile, Lin Yuan finally opened his eyes in a strange, silent place. Not the real world, a different dimension. He had been here before. He could not remember how many times he had dreamed of this place since the very beginning. The massive copper ring stood before him. He knew it. This thing was the source of that sudden power surge. It is a bit late, but thanks for sharing your spiritual energy when I needed it most, he said. As if it understood, the ring pulsed with a bright light in response. Looking around, he estimated the space was about 40 or 50 square meters in size. Was this a spirit space? Was it his own power? Or was the ring creating all of this? Mobius? Lin Yuan asked quietly. Yes, the ring's name was Mobius. A mysterious space-type Fae, currently at normal grade and level 1. Its first skill, True Data, allowed it to digitize complex info that the human eye could never see. It reveals the truth beneath the surface. That is how Lin Yuan saw the armored boar's stats earlier. But Mobius had another trick up its sleeve, a skill called Calm Mind, a passive skill that stabilizes the spirit and grants resistance to negative effects. It scales with the phase level. Lin Yuan realized he had accidentally unlocked this while helping Yin Yin practice her singing. But here is the kicker: Mobius has an exclusive characteristic. Usually, you need to reach bronze rank for that. A normal grade Fae with an exclusive trait? That is absolutely insane and totally illogical. It made him wonder, could this be a legendary treasure from the ancient myths? This trait has 4 parts. First, the space can house and nurture other Faes. Second, the housed phase level cannot exceed Mobius's. Third, Mobius itself cannot level up through normal means. It only levels up when the Fae being nurtured inside it evolves. It inherits the housed phase initial skill. But Mobius won't gain any new skills as it levels up. Finally, each time Mobius ranks up, the space gains 1 more slot for another Fae. The rules stay the same. This means Lin Yuan can only contract a level 1, normal grade Fae for now. He has to grind their levels just to make Mobius stronger. My head is spinning already. Does he really have to raise the first Fae from level 1 to 10 just to unlock another slot? That is a massive mountain to climb. Feeding low-level Faes is expensive. High-level ones? Pure bankruptcy. At this rate, even a mountain of gold or silver would vanish in a heartbeat. Not to mention, our main character is currently flat broke. Being poor really has a way of limiting Lin Yuan's imagination. But he keeps pushing himself, finding comfort in the fact that he's finally awakened his spiritual power. Who knows? Maybe things will finally start looking up for him soon. Just as that thought crosses his mind, a familiar voice echoes nearby. The doctor said it was just emotional shock and physical exhaustion. Nothing more. It's been half a day. Why isn't he awake yet? Lin Yuan recognizes that voice. It belongs to Auntie Zhang from next door. She sounds worried sick. Seeing her like this, Lin Yuan knows he needs to snap out of it. And just like that, he finally opens his eyes. With Yin Yin and Smarty attacking his face, one using a beak and the other using claws, staying asleep was basically impossible. Lin Yuan didn't really have a choice. I am fine. Really? Why are you two panicking so much? You're talking nonsense. Lin Yuan sits up and calms his pets. He settles his 2 spirit pets down, just as Auntie Zhang and the doctor enter the room. Seeing him finally awake, they can both breathe a sigh of relief. According to Auntie Zhang, Lin Yuan learns he was out cold for nearly 10 hours. To keep her from worrying further, he agrees to let the doctor perform one final checkup. Auntie Zhang and Old Li are the neighbors who have always looked after him. They treat him like family, But Lin Yuan knows his contract with Mobius is a secret better kept to himself. The doctor summons his own spirit pet, a level 4 elite rank water-type clear stream carp. It is quite the sight. Its skills can heal minor spiritual damage and soothe negative mental states. It is exactly what the doctor ordered for a quick recovery. Lin Yuan is impressed. Elite pets really are on another level. Those skills are top tier and incredibly useful. After checking everything and confirming there are no serious issues left, the doctor finally takes his leave for the day. Just as he leaves, Uncle Li's rabbit arrives carrying a lunchbox. Auntie Zhang explains it is a special nutritious meal old Li made himself. Lin Yuan can't say no to that. Inside, there is braised pork, so delicious it makes Smarty absolutely jealous with envy. Speaking of which, Chu Li has a terror rabbit that is always so mysterious and quiet, not at all like other energetic rabbits. Right now, it is sitting comfortably in Auntie Zhang's lap, looking like it hasn't a care in the world. Lin Yuan decides to use this chance to test Mobius's skill and check the creature's stats, but to his shock, the results are blank. Names, levels, qualities, and skills are all replaced by mysterious question marks. He can't see a thing. The only thing he can see is that it has 2 exclusive traits. This definitely isn't your average terror rabbit, that's for sure. After leaving the hospital, Lin Yuan starts a workout routine to fix his weak body. He runs for 1 hour daily, but progress is slow. Since he didn't train with spiritual energy as a kid, this level of intensity is honestly pushing him to the limit. It looks like he might need to give up on the combat path and focus on lifestyle professions instead. It is much safer. Early morning exercise. Little Yuan. While taking a breather, Lin Yuan bumps into Uncle Li and Auntie Zhang, who were just heading back home. Just trying to get fit, Uncle. Lin Yuan replies energetically, but his eyes drift toward the yellow cloth draped over old Li's legs. Something feels off. Using Mobius's skill, Lin Yuan sees right through the fabric. Instantly, the information about the thing wrapped around Uncle Li's leg flashes before him. It is called a bone-affixing rat, a type of bone-rotting silk parasite. Ranked platinum or higher, it carries lethal biological toxins and a powerful spiritual curse. This is serious business. Lin Yuan knows these things burrow into flesh and sacrifice themselves to take hold. It is a brutal and permanent curse. But Uncle Li has been suppressing this terrifying toxin in his leg for years. For someone to handle that, his professional rank must be at least king class. He is a hidden legend. If that is the case, that terror rabbit must be heavily injured too, hiding in this form while it slowly recovers its true strength. Lin Yuan is stunned. He is living next to a powerhouse. After a few quick words, Auntie Zhang starts pushing Uncle Li back home. The encounter ends quickly. Before they go, Uncle Li gives him a stern warning. Little Yuan, call me if anything happens, okay? If little Sai needs money for fees, don't try to handle it all alone. I will. Uncle, don't worry. Lin Yuan promises him. Deep down, he is incredibly grateful. Since the beginning, old Li and Auntie Zhang have taken such good care of him and little Si. They are like real family. That kind of kindness makes Lin Yuan truly want to find a way to give back. He wishes there was a way to heal those old wounds. He quietly vows to find a solution for Uncle Li as soon as possible. Lin Yuan returns home and spots a grade 3 normal rank pothos plant, but its quality has somehow jumped to elite level. Just yesterday, it was only normal quality. Overnight, it evolved. This shouldn't be possible, yet it happened right in front of him. This strange occurrence makes him wonder, is his spiritual energy not leaking, but actually being absorbed by pets to trigger evolution? He decides to run one more test. This time he is going big, choosing a healing-type lily Lai to be his next test subject. Thanks to Lin Yuan's efforts, that lily actually evolved to elite rank. Combined with its natural healing skills, its value just skyrocketed by 10 times. Talk about a massive win. Lin Yuan is so hyped, he sprints to the stairs, shouting for Smarty and Chimey to wake up and see this miracle. The two little spirits blink their eyes open, still looking half lost in their own little dreamland. But Chimey realizes it instantly. Her body feels different because she actually leveled up while she was sleeping. Smarty hit level 2 while Chimey reached level 3, and their quality even jumped from low to normal. Lin Yuan is so happy he just pulls Smarty into a massive, joyful hug. He realized he finally found his golden finger. At this rate, he is going to be filthy rich in no time. Honestly, being rich is an understatement. Evolving a Fae is usually a nightmare, and very few can ever do it naturally. Everyone else needs a high-tier creation master and expensive resources just for a tiny chance at reaching a Fae's peak evolution. Yet here is Lin Yuan, doing the impossible by himself using nothing but his own 2 hands and internal power. It is an insane power. But the reality check hits fast. If the world finds out, he is a dead man walking. One wrong move, and he becomes a target for every greedy soul out there. He is like a tall tree facing a storm. Since he has 0 ways to protect himself right now, this secret has to stay buried deep no matter what happens. After thinking it over, he decides the only safe play is to officially become a certified creation master himself. That title is the perfect cover to keep himself safe. He stays lost in thought until Chimey eventually nudges a ringing phone right into his hand, snapping him back to the real world. The phone is buzzing and ringing. It is his little sister, Chu-Chi, calling him out of the blue. He quickly does the math in his head. It is almost time for her to form a contract with her first spirit. Brother, I haven't called home in 2 days. Are you doing okay? Her sweet voice sounds from the other end. He tells her he is feeling much better and was even planning on cleaning up the backyard later today. Chu-Chi panics because she knows her brother has no spirit chi and gets exhausted after just a few steps. She begs him to wait until she gets home to handle the heavy lifting. She has no idea he is a different man now. He just brushes it off, saying it is not a big deal. Don't worry, your brother isn't that weak. Just focus on our promise and do not worry about me too much. He tells her to study hard and not waste her genius talent, finally helping her calm down a little bit more. After hanging up, Chu-Chi feels a weight in her heart. Her brother is clearly working so hard to support her. She vows not to let him down. In just 2 days, her entire class will be making their first Fey contracts. This is the biggest moment of their lives. You and I can see just how much is riding on this. Their teacher will not stop lecturing them, repeating every single detail they need to remember for the big day. Quality and level are huge, but the trainer's power determines how much strength they can actually draw out in battle. Plus, compatibility is everything. You cannot just pick any random creature and expect it to work for you. If you choose a Fey that does not match your soul, the contract fails, and your mind could be shattered. Even lifestyle jobs like blacksmiths spend years bonding with spirits just to fuse basic materials together for their work. But Chu-Chi is in a combat-focused class, which is a whole different level of pressure for a young student. For her, the choice of a partner is not just a career move. It is a matter of life and death. Once class ends, the teacher pulls her aside for a private talk about the specific Fey she plans to pick. Chu-Chi, are you really sure about this? Is there no way you would reconsider your choice for now? The teacher knows she is poor, but her talent is legendary. She cannot miss the upcoming Federation selection opportunity. The teacher truly means well, but her high expectations are just making Chu-Chi feel even more trapped and conflicted. Meanwhile, Lin Yuan is completely oblivious to his sister's stress and the difficult choice she is currently facing. He is too busy celebrating after evolving 3 lilies, all the way up to the elite rank on his own. These are worth 20,000 federal yuan. Now he can finally buy his sister a high-tier Fey. Then, his phone rings. The moment he answers, a voice starts screaming at him before he can even get a single word out. Are you Chu-Chi's guardian? Do you have any idea she's trying to contract a useless gray beetle right now? How could you let her waste her talent? It is the teacher, and she is absolutely tearing into him. That is when the truth hits Lin Yuan like a freight train. He finally understands what his sister is doing. A gray beetle costs only 200 yuan. They have raw power, but their actual skills are completely broken. No one ever contracts them. They are literally just used as food for higher-level insects, and nothing more. You and I know exactly why she chose it. She is sacrificing her future just to save him some money. So Tu's compatibility with defensive familiars is actually insane. Talent like hers, it's extremely rare in a place like Kin City. Her family needs to secure an elite-level defense familiar for her very first contract. Lam Vien just nods along, promising to handle everything. He tells the teacher he'll send a suitable familiar soon, then starts doing the math. Elite types cost at least 100,000 federal coins. Those 3 lilies he has? Nowhere near enough money. He's running out of time. He needs to upgrade all his plant familiars to elite level, then trade them for a top-tier guardian for so too. So, Lam Vien pulls an insane all-nighter, pouring spiritual energy into every single plant in the shop. By morning, he feels completely drained, like his body was wrung out. But hey, he's finally on schedule. Leaving the house, he carefully hides his bracelet. The familiar market is full of sharks, and he needs to stay low-key. He isn't heading out alone, though. Smarty insists on tagging along. No matter what he says, Lam Vien tries to talk the cat out of it, but no luck. Since that level up, this little guy has gotten way more stubborn. The bus is here. Passengers, please stay behind the yellow line. Suddenly, A bizarre horse-drawn bus roars to a stop. Looking at it, Smarty is totally confused. Why is this bus so different? To be fair, the cat only knows about ancient mechanical buses from history books. A century after spiritual energy returned, living familiars have almost completely replaced heavy machinery and cold steel. Lam Vian explains the new world as they board. Once they sit down, the driver strikes up a conversation. Heading to the familiar market, young man? Well, you picked the perfect day to go. Want to know why? Is there a new shipment coming in? Lam Vian asks. The driver laughs. You haven't seen the news? He reveals that a fresh dimensional rift just tore open 30 miles outside the district 2 days ago. It took the 2 king guards 2 full days of non-stop fighting to wipe out the insect swarm pouring through. Only then did they finally get the situation under control. Rumor is, 3 guard squads are still stationed there. The rift hit a nearby breeding base hard, leaving many familiars dead or injured. Now, the base staff are desperate, selling off the survivors at the market for dirt cheap. That's why today is the lucky day. That's how those armored pigs ended up on the market. Smarty mumbles to himself, while the driver brags about snagging an armored pig for a total steal yesterday. Everyone in the village was fighting over the meat for smoking. Hearing this, Lam Vian realizes his luck is finally turning. Injured familiars won't cost a fortune. If he's lucky, he might find exactly what he needs for a bargain. Lam Vian asks the driver to drop him off right near the stalls selling those injured familiars. The market is a chaotic mess of noise. Before they even walk 10 steps, Smarty gets all fired up. All right, leave the rest to me. Lam Vian. What kind of familiar do you want? And what's our budget? People say the 100-question beasts are masters of bargaining, but Smarty doesn't exactly inspire confidence right now. Still, he tells the cat he needs an elite defense familiar worth around 100,000 federal coins. Smarty's eyes nearly pop out of his head. Wait, don't we have less than 20,000 in savings? Exactly. That's why we're trading those elite plants I stayed up all night evolving. Lam Vian does the math in his head. As they walk past the stalls, he suddenly feels the plants around him, calling out. It seems Lam Vian's special abilities are evolving faster than he realized. He can actually feel which familiars like him or hate him. The brighter the soft light, the closer the connection. Orchids, snow lilies, fairy gems, so many different plants are practically begging for his attention. This gets him thinking. Is his compatibility really that broad? Does it cover both healing and support types? Suddenly, Smarty calls him over. He turns around to find the cat aggressively haggling for a hard-skinned rabbit, an elite-level defense familiar. Its hard skin skill creates a scale-like shield around the contractor to block incoming damage. It's perfect. The seller is asking for 80,000 coins. Smarty shamelessly counters with 10,000. When the seller drops to 60, the cat barely budges to 20. Panicking, Lam Vian grabs the rabbit and his cat, apologizing profusely to the furious shopkeeper. Sorry about that. My beast is a bit of a handful. Lin Yuan, focus. If we play this right, 20,000 is a total lock. Smarty looks pretty annoyed, so he whispers in his ear. You have to compare prices, buddy. Got it? They keep moving to find a better deal. Next up is a common quality potted turtle. Not exactly a showstopper. Its giant form skill lets it grow massive, acting like a living shield to keep its contractor safe. It is great for soaking up damage, but Smarty hates the speed. Lin Yuan passes too. He has 0 time to level up a weakling. Moving right along, they find an elite rank 1 armored sheep. It is a defense type with a curl skill that turns it into a rolling ball. It uses that rolling motion to dodge incoming attacks and keep its master out of trouble. Pretty clever, right? But this sheep is way too cowardly. It is basically just another version of that hard-skinned rabbit they saw earlier. Neither of them are feeling it. Smarty even suggests just going back to buy the rabbit and calling it a day. Lin Yuan wants one more lap around the market before deciding. Finally, he spots a plateau horned goat. Now we are talking. It is a rock system creature, already sitting at elite rank 7. That is real power. Perfect quality too. It uses those massive horns for a brace skill, creating an absolutely rock-solid defense. Plus, its horn strike skill turns those horns into a lethal weapon. Lin Yuan offers the seller 100,000 credits instantly. The seller barely opens his eyes. He says he needs to call his wife before making a deal. Classic stall tactic. While he is on the phone, Smarty starts roasting Lin Yuan for being such a big spender. Listen, I checked the prices online. These go for 50,000. Even rare ones are only 90,000 at most. You are acting like a total amateur. Lin Yuan just smiles. This is called showing sincerity, buddy. You still have a lot to learn. The seller returns with a counteroffer. 120,000 or no deal. Take it or leave it. Lin Yuan is crushed. That is 20,000 over his budget, and he just cannot make the math work. It looks like there is not another decent defense beast left in this entire market. We might be out of luck. Suddenly, the owner at the next stall shouts out, "Thanks for the support, everyone. But the beast meat is officially sold out. To everyone who missed out, I am truly sorry. Nothing left for today, folks." The crowd starts groaning. Already? You have got to be kidding me. How did it go so fast? Wait, boss? I see some injured beasts in the back. Why don't you just butcher those and sell them too? Everyone agrees, but hearing the words injured beasts makes Lin Yuan's eyes light up like stars. This is his moment. The owner refuses to kill them, so the crowd starts to leave. Nobody wants to pay for a beast they cannot heal. Lin Yuan sees his opening. He pushes through the remaining people and steps right up to the counter. "Sorry, kid, you are late. The meat is all gone, and I am not selling any more of it today or ever." "I am not here for meat," Lin Yuan tells him. "I want to take a look at those injured beasts in the back." The owner looks totally stressed out. One wrong move and Lin Yuan is getting kicked out. But pay attention. He has a plan. He uses Mobius's calm mind skill on the man. Just a little something to lower the tension and settle his nerves. Instantly, the owner's expression softens. The anger just fades away, replaced by total peace. "It worked like a charm," he says. "Kid, I am not much older than you. Just call me Brother Yang. Let's go take a look. I have got 3 injured beasts left in here. I will show them to you, but I am warning you, it's rough." This guy is surprisingly honest. He shows off 2 web-spitting spiders. They look okay, but their bellies are torn wide open. Brutal. They won't last 2 days. Lin Yuan looks closer and realizes both are elite rank 10. That is incredible potential. They have an ambush skill that shoots out invisible, razor-sharp silk to trap anything in their path. Then there is the poison web, a massive net filled with lethal toxins, perfect for controlling the battlefield. If that dimensional rift hadn't opened up, these 2 would have reached bronze rank by now. Such a waste of talent. Lin Yuan knows his stuff. Healthy. These spiders go for 300,000 credits each on the open market, right? Exactly. Support beasts with poison and control are worth a fortune. They are high-level assets for any serious team. But in this condition, both for 150,000 is the best price. A massive 50% discount. Lin Yuan is sold. He tells Brother Yang right then and there that he is taking both spiders. One small problem though. He is short on cash, so he offers a trade instead. "Listen, brother, here is the deal. Once I finish with these creatures, I'm planning to set up a brand new cultivation base for breeding. Everything is starting from scratch, so that spirit you want to trade, I might not even need it." Mr. Yang sighs, his hope fading fast when Lin Yuan mentions the lack of funds. But wait, what if it's an elite crushing vine? Lin Yuan makes his offer, and Mr. Yang is instantly hooked. Elite crushing vines are insanely rare and usually cost double the market price. If Lin Yuan is telling the truth, this deal is an absolute steal for Mr. Yang. No way he loses here. Without hesitation, he pulls out his final spirit. This is the one he poured his heart and soul into raising. It's a massive rock rhino from the horned family, standing tall and looking absolutely fierce. This earth element beast is currently a level 10 elite. But check this out, its quality is actually epic tier. Its first skill is Rock Horn. When activated, it launches a desperate attack, completely ignoring its own physical injuries. The second skill is Sacrifice. True to its name, it allows the contractor to actively share any incoming damage. "Mr. Yang, how much for this rock rhino?" Lin Yuan's eyes are glowing brighter than high beams right now. Epic quality, nearly bronze rank, and a defensive type? This is the perfect match for his sister, Chu Chi. "Are you serious? Its condition is really not good at all," Mr. Yang replies, looking totally stunned. Lin Yuan ignores the warning and offers 200,000 federal yuan to buy the beast right then and there. This shocks Mr. Yang even more. Could this kid actually have a way to heal a rock rhino in this state? Mr. Yang thinks Lin Yuan is losing it. Buying all 3 spirits without a healing plan is just straight up madness. Not to mention, he even wants to trade that elite rank crushing vine on top of everything else. "Mr. Yang, trust me, my vine won't let you down." Lin Yuan says this with total confidence and pride. Mr. Yang sighs, finally putting his faith in the kid. If he sells all 3, he can finally close up shop early. Once the deal is done, they head out to check on that elite crushing vine Lin Yuan promised. Mr. Yang brings a spirit storage chest to pack up the rock rhino and the web spinner. He pulls out a glowing cube As it hits the ground, it expands instantly, leaving the spirit cat, Smarty, completely wide-eyed in amazement. Lin Yuan, what is that? Smarty asks. That's a spirit storage chest, a specialized invention from Ostrich Logistics. Its main function is to store large spirits inside a compact, portable space. It adjusts to fit the contents and makes everything lighter for travel. Why haven't we ever used one of those? You really have to ask? We never had the extra cash for luxury gear like that before. The 3 remaining spirits are instantly sucked into Mr. Yang's storage chest for the journey. Seeing that massive rhino fit inside makes Smarty super excited. But Mr. Yang, he looks pretty depressed. This chest is only bronze rank. Those rock rhinos might never even get the chance to reach bronze rank themselves. He then summons his own mount, a crested fire lizard from the lizard family, currently at bronze rank level 7. So, little brother, what do you think? I didn't do a bad job raising this one, right? Mr. Yang beams with pride while petting his lizard. Meanwhile, Lin Yuan's jaw just hits the floor in shock. This crested fire lizard actually has 3 different skills, which is impressive for its rank. Its poison attack is seriously deadly. Lin Yuan is so hyped he starts dancing around the lizard, checking every detail. Seeing a bronze rank spirit this close is a rare opportunity. There's no way Lin Yuan is passing this up. Mr. Yang watches as the kid identifies every skill perfectly with just one look. He starts to wonder, this kid is definitely not ordinary. No way he knows all this just by luck. To have this much professional knowledge at his age, he's either a natural genius or has a legendary master. It looks like I might have actually placed the right bet this time. Just then, a group of people start shouting. The fire lizard's presence is terrifying the smaller spirits nearby. My bad, we're leaving right now. Old Yang scratches his head and climbs onto his lizard's back. Lin Yuan hops on quickly. Once he's secure, they take off. This lizard is way faster than any bus. It's much faster than that donkey cart from earlier. Lin, Yuan, and Smarty almost fly right off the bat. They arrive at the shop in no time. Lin Yuan stumbles off, barely able to walk in a straight line. Seeing him wobbling, Mr. Yang just laughs and says his health must be pretty good to survive that ride. Normal people riding a fire lizard for the first time usually end up puking. But look, looking down at the world from a flying beast is a total rush. Haha, Brother Yang, you are too kind. I should be thanking you. This was actually my first time riding a bronze rank beast. My shop is simple, so please make yourself at home, Lin Yuan says while opening the door. Old Yang scans the small shop with a quick glance, and immediately, he starts having second thoughts. You see, Lin Yuan's little shop looks way too ordinary. This does not look like the home of some hidden master at all. He starts worrying that if these plants aren't up to standard, this entire trip was just a massive waste of time. But then, his eyes land on the shelves, and suddenly, his whole attitude flips. A creator. There has to be a creator involved here. Elite rank plants of this quality simply cannot exist without a master's touch. He thinks to himself. Old Yang cannot hide his excitement. He tells Lin Yuan these plants exceed his wildest expectations because they are all top-tier elite rank. Rare finds like these are impossible to get on the open market. Lin Yuan just smiles, his voice dripping with pride. Before they evolved, these plants were cultivated in special mineral-rich soil. That is why the roots are so strong. The quality is definitely guaranteed. To be sure, Old Yang cuts a leaf to check. It is incredibly juicy and flawless. Lin Yuan was not lying. This is top-shelf stuff. For Old Yang, getting these means his luck is finally about to turn around. He remembers the times he desperately tried to find other creators before. Those guys were so arrogant, looking down on everyone. Since he did not have rare treasures, they just kicked him out. To get a creator's help, you need the rarest spirit materials on Earth. But with Old Yang's current level, there was no way he could ever find those items. Now, looking at Lin Yuan's plants, a new flame of hope ignites. If he stays close to this kid, his future will be legendary. Brother Yang, are you happy with the plants? Seeing him go silent, Lin Yuan decides to speak up. Happy? I am thrilled. Let us talk about the price. Honestly, these are premium. On the Star Web, even at 30,000 each, they would be gone in seconds. I will give you 33,000 each for 100 pots. Do you have enough in stock? 33,000 per pot? For 100? The sheer amount of money is absolutely staggering. Ever since the contract, they had never seen this much cash. Lin Yuan, however, agrees with total confidence. He needs a massive amount of spirit materials to level up his rank. These plants are the perfect solution. Seeing how calm Lin Yuan is, Brother Yang becomes even more convinced that there is a powerful master behind him. This simple little shop It has to be just a clever disguise. He asks, "Little brother, how many days do you need to get the order ready?" Lin Yuan thinks for a moment and says 7 days. Each evolution takes about 1 hour. Plus, he already spent 2 days healing the beast he got for his sister. Adding in some rest, 7 days is the absolute fastest. Lin Yuan worries it is too long, but Yang is ecstatic. My luck has finally changed. Heaven is truly looking out for me this time. 7 days is lightning fast. The deal is sealed. Yang leaves with 30 pots while waiting for the rest. Lin Yuan does not even ask for a deposit. Just come back on time and pay the balance. Old Yang heads out, looking 100 times happier than when they first met at the market. Once he is gone, Lin Yuan gets back to his next exhausting task, healing the broken beasts he just bought. Looking at the massive rhino bull in the backyard, Yin Yin asks nervously if they can even afford to feed it. Save it first, worry later. The rhino bull is fading fast, and Lin Yuan has no time to waste. The spirit chi transfer begins. Slowly, the wounds on the beast start to close up. Seeing the progress, Lin Yuan is overjoyed and pushes himself even harder. But as he increases the energy, the bull begins to writhe in agony, letting out a painful cry. Suddenly, its entire body is locked away inside a thin, unbreakable energy shield. Panic starts to set in. What is going on? Is this the barrier to hitting bronze rank? If that is the case, there is no way I am backing down now. I grit my teeth and push every bit of spiritual energy into the bull. Success. The shield shattered. I did not just heal him, I pushed him to bronze tier. He is evolved. The base skills stay, but a legendary exclusive trait has finally unlocked. And the best part? I actually get to choose one of 3 potential traits. First is scale armor, giving him a massive defensive layer of iron-like plating. Second is stamina run for speed. Third, pain absorption, turning damage into pure health points. This is an insane deal. 3 options. And honestly, those first 2 are tempting. Usually, these traits are pretty useless for a standard defensive type Fey. Scale armor would make him a tanky juggernaut and add some nasty friction damage. It is decent, but pain absorption? Now, that is on a completely different level. Taking hits just to heal? This is for the ultimate tank that gets stronger mid-fight. Decision made. Pain absorption it is. Check the stats. Bronze iron, horned bull, giant horn species, metal attribute, rank 1 out of 10. Quality is normal. Skill 1 iron horn. He coats his horns in metal for a devastating charge. Skill 2 sacrifice. He takes the hits for me. Combined with pain absorption, perfection. If I time these right, he is not just a shield. He is a monster. This is not just a defensive Fey anymore. It is a heavy hitter disguised as a tank. This is the perfect first companion for my sister. Let us see who dares touch her. Genius jokes that my sister and this bull are basically Beauty and the Beast. Whatever, her safety is all I care about. Plus, my own power is surging. I can feel it. As the bull evolves, my own spiritual energy levels up too. The higher the evolution, the more feedback I get. This is how I grow. Man, I am exhausted. Evolving just 1 bronze Fey nearly drained me dry. Imagine the power if I used top-tier treasures. I wonder how far I could go. Time to ship him out. I open my phone and call Ostrich Logistics. I am in a hurry, so I paid for express delivery. They will be here soon. Genius is actually hyped. Express delivery means he finally gets to fly. Meanwhile, at Crescent Moon Palace, ingredients are ready. Herbs, wood, and platinum blood. The master tries to speak, but she cuts him off immediately. No more talking. She blends the materials, and a brilliant blue light fills the room. One gesture, and the pressure is insane. It is so strong they are terrified. So this is the true power of a 5-star creator. It is terrifying. The solution turns blood red. She tells him to summon the Fae for evolution. He pulls out his beast. This is it. The legendary Black Panther. The panther drinks the potion and collapses, shaking. He is terrified for his partner. She calms him down. It is fine. It is just the process of reaching legend rank. Now, just merge the rune, and you will have a true fantasy breed. He swears his life to her. He would walk through fire for the Moon Empress. The Black Panther roars, breaking through its limits with world-shaking power. She just looks at her pet bunny. Loyalty is fine, but she needs more. She is questioning the whole system. The creator exams are too slow. If they only allow 1 rank at a time, how can we find real geniuses? She decides right then. This year, we are allowing people to skip ranks. Anyone who finishes the level 1 creator exam within 2 hours skips the basic tests. Move them straight to level 2. Spread the word. C. Kong memorized every single word. Yes, ma'am. Ling Xiao could already sense the truth behind this sudden change. Is it because the Federation has zero talent lately? Not a single youth can even grasp the basics of a willpower rune. She did not deny it. But there was more to the story than just the Federation. This is personal. Those other two 5-star creators already found their disciples. I refuse to lose to those two old men. Her heart nearly stopped. The Moon Empress was actually looking for a student? Then the Empress spoke again. One more thing. The dimensional tide is coming. Purple Thorn City is about to be crawling with those insect rifts. You are the city lord. Your job is to protect the people and the land. Every crack must be guarded. I will not tolerate any mistakes. Ling Xiao bowed deeply. Rest easy, my lady. I am the pillar of this city. Meanwhile, Lin Yuan was barely holding on as they flew. Uncle Tang saw him struggling. You doing okay, kid? It will be much smoother once we get above the clouds. Lin Yuan tried to act like he was fine. I am okay. Uncle Tang praised the boy. Your 100 questions beast is sharp. Too bad it was too small to come. Smarty was not happy about being left behind. I want to go too. Let me go. Yin Yin gets to fly every day. Why can't I? Lin Yuan had to calm the little guy down. Be good, Smarty. I will bring you back some great treats. Uncle Tang suddenly slowed down. We are here. Look closely, kid. Try not to be scared of heights. This is the most famous cliff near Purple Thorn City. First time seeing it? We are lucky for the bright moon tonight. Otherwise, it would just be a black abyss. It was a once-in-a-lifetime experience. Suddenly, Lin Yuan felt something powerful, solidifying deep within his own mind. It was a willpower rune, no doubt about it. A rune born from the mountains and rivers. A perfect fit for spirits. Uncle Tang looked back, feeling a bit worried. Hey, kid, are you still doing all right back there? He assured him he was fine. They had crossed so many mountains. How much longer until they reached the city? He guessed they would arrive by morning. Lin Yuan was shocked. I thought you said we would be there before dawn? Uncle Tang blamed him immediately. You were the one looking all pale and sick. I had to slow down for you. Do not worry about me. Go full speed. Tang gave a mischievous smile. You got it, kid. By the next morning, the academy was buzzing. Everyone was asking the same thing. Is today not the contract ceremony? Why is everyone rushing to the training field? The schedule changed. Combat class starts the moment you get your spirit. Why the sudden rush? Rumor has it they are scouting for the Purple Thorn 100 Sons. Everything is being fast-tracked. They want to filter out everyone except the true geniuses. The students all nodded. This was the real deal. My friends at other schools are already texting me. They are all freaking out about how intense this is. The teacher took the stage. This is combat practice for the seniors, and the very first drill for the 10th grade. After your contracts, you will draw lots to duel the seniors. It is time to get used to your beast skills. Do not worry, it is just a friendly match. But Lu Ting was terrified. Fighting the seniors? That is insane. Hu Qi, are you really going to contract with that tiny gray beetle? Are you sure about that? She just gave a quiet nod, her eyes locked on the container holding her beetle. On the field, the fighting started. Match 8. The 10th grader's mouse beast ran away in total fear. The senior class takes the victory. The crowd of students groaned in frustration. This is so unfair. We just got our beasts, and they have years of experience. It was a complete slaughter. A girl nudged her friend. Hey, get ready. You are up next. You are the best in our class. You have to show them. The teacher called for the next fight. Are you ready? Match 9, please take your positions. Leheng stepped onto the field with a smirk. That is Feng Leheng. His family has major ties to the Creator Guild. He is aiming for the 100 Sons. He only needs a few more wins to qualify. Isn't Chu Si supposed to be some kind of genius too? I heard her spirit beast had some major issues. Leheng laughed to himself. These weaklings are just easy points. The heavens are truly on my side today. This win is basically guaranteed. Becoming the Moon Empress's disciple might actually be possible for me. I am about to hit the big time, and my opponent is just a girl with a gray beetle. She does not stand a single chance against me. Blame your family's poverty for this. It's truly a waste of such God-given talent. She tells herself that even with this gray beetle, she can't give up. I'm ready, she says. Suddenly, someone calls out. She's shocked to see her teacher. That teacher offered her a dog, claiming her skill was only at that level. At least this golden-spotted dog is elite rank. Don't waste your potential on that weak gray beetle. Just as she's about to speak, a voice booms from above. Wait. It's Lin Yuan, flying in from the sky. She's stunned. What? He lands, thanking the teacher for her kindness. I brought her a true spirit beast already. He places a box in her hands. Just in time. Little sister, form a contract with it. Trust me on this. The teacher is still worried. Is this reliable? If not, you can still try the golden spotted dog instead, even if it's a bit stubborn. Laheng suddenly laughs, grabbing everyone's attention. He arrogantly claims any beast will do. Beetle, dog, or whatever trash you have, nothing can beat my Power King insect. I've raised this beast since birth. A system notification appears on the screen. Name, Power King insect. Species, Great Beetle. Rank, Bronze, Tier Level 1. Quality, Rare. Skill, Giant Horn Charge. It focuses all its strength into the massive horn on its head. A suicidal strike, ignoring all self-damage. During a charge, its destructive power increases by 50%. It also possesses a very unique passive trait, Insect Vision. It can see right through the camouflage of any lower-ranked spirit beasts. The teacher is stunned. She didn't expect him to play such a big card. That dog wouldn't last a second. Lin Yuan watches from behind. Same rank, huh? Seems like this guy actually has some skills. She frowns. Is this a bronze tier Iron Bull Rhino? How could our family afford something this expensive? Did he sell the shop? He rubs her head to comfort her. Don't overthink it. Just focus. I believe in you. With his encouragement, her confidence returns. Yes, brother, don't you worry about a thing. Her fingers press the buttons on the box. I'll be fine. I won't let your hard work go to waste. A green aura surrounds her. A brilliant light explodes as the contract is finally sealed. Everyone is shocked by the silhouette behind her. What is that? It looks like it's made of solid steel. Laheng remains confident. Sure, the entrance was flashy. I'll give her that much, but she doesn't realize how much combat experience matters for a professional. That's the real gap here. What a waste of a good metal bull. She commands her rhino. We'll see who wins this soon enough. The Iron Bull Rhino's eyes glow with fire as it charges. The teacher's eyes widen in absolute disbelief. This is a bronze-tier Iron Bull. Its ancient lineage is perfect. It's a top-tier defensive spirit beast. That horn alone is worth 700,000 federal credits. Lin Yuan warns her not to judge it by price. She can't help it. It's just a professional habit for a spirit material analyst like her. Their horns collide with an earth-shattering impact. He sneers. How naive. Your bull is defensive, so why attack so recklessly? Now, I'll show you real power. The armored beast launches its move. Giant horn charge. She quickly counters. Iron Bull, hold your ground. He wonders if he just barely missed his mark. Using mana to support her beast right after the contract? This girl is a natural-born genius. The teacher sighs in relief. At least she wasn't blown away. She's bold, attacking after just one provocation. She's still lacking experience, but Lin Yuan knows better. Something more is happening here. No. If she mastered the rhino's skills instantly, then this aggressive move was actually a tactical probe. The crowd whispers as the enemy circles the rhino. What is he doing? That Iron Bull can't keep up. Why just run in circles? Laheng thinks they're all fools. Why else would an attack-type beast move? Obviously, it's to find the perfect angle for a finishing blow. A one-shot kill is coming. The armored pig seizes the chance to strike. His voice is full of pure, arrogant triumph. Little girl, do you have any idea what kind of nightmare you're about to face? Dust clouds rise from the impact, obscuring the view. She calls out to her Iron Bull. The crowd gasps. Is that massive Iron Bull really no match for a pure high-attack power spirit beast? She is famous for that one-hit kill move in our school. The teacher sighs, knowing the Iron Ox Rhinoceros is built like a total tank, so too is pouring all her mana into the beast to keep it standing. But even if she blocks one hit, the next assault could be fatal. Hitting a third year against a freshman is just cruel. How did the school administration even allow such a blatant mismatch to happen? Lam Vien stays cool, though. He knows that specific skill was chosen exactly for a desperate moment just like this one. So too spots the opening and shouts. Right then, the system triggers her exclusive trait. Pain absorption is finally active. What was that? Everyone in the stands feels the shift. Something big is about to happen down there. The mana around that rhinoceros is shifting. Look, its wounds are actually healing. The teacher realizes it is the pain absorption skill, turning damage into pure life force. This is an incredibly rare, exclusive skill we are seeing here. Absolutely legendary. He is beaming with pride. That is his sister, after all. Even though it is her first real battle, she read the field and sees the perfect moment. Lahan still has no idea how much danger he is actually in right now. To him, that iron defense is just a fancy sandbag. The king beetle smashes the rhinoceros's head. Pure, raw power on display. That pressure is insane. The power is not dropping at all. Yet, So2's rhinoceros is just standing there, taking every single hit. The teacher turns, looking worried. Does that rhinoceros not have a single offensive move to fight back with? Why is So2 just letting it get beat up like this? Are you really her brother or what? He calms her down. Don't worry, he says. You said it yourself, her beast is a master of defense. She definitely has a plan. He is ending this now. He orders the king beetle to deliver a full power, massive horn strike to finish the match. It spins like a deadly drill. So2 shouts, "This is the chance. Get ready, Rockhorn. Activate right now." No way. Using the ground itself as a weapon? Is that even legal? He cannot help but praise her brilliant move. Great adaptation. She is doing amazing. But Lahan is furious, determined to smash through her little tricks with brute force. The king beetle slams into the earth, sending debris flying everywhere. So2 is not backing down. Rockhorn. Again, the beetle's massive strike connects, but the rhinoceros puts its entire body on the line to block the impact. The crowd is stunned. It actually blocked that? Now they are locked in a desperate struggle of pure, unyielding strength. How are they tied? The king beetle was totally dominating the fight just a few seconds ago. This is impossible. Now, pay attention. The teacher explains that giant horn charge is actually a double-edged sword that hurts the user as well. And when it crashes against the ironclad defense of that rhinoceros, things get messy. Every strike deals recoil damage to the beetle itself. It was clearly trained only for raw power, completely ignoring its own safety. It is designed to lock on and destroy, but that means it was never prepared to be actually stopped. They never thought a pet of the same level could withstand this. The other students are finally starting to understand. Lam Vian saw this coming. High attack builds are great for ending fights quickly, but they carry a massive, hidden risk. If the kill is not fast, the beetle falls behind. Someone in the crowd screams out, "Look at that! The king beetle slipped. Is this just pure luck for So2?" The teacher shakes her head. No, it's more than that. In a long-term grapple, an insect cannot match the natural balance and weight of a massive rhinoceros. It is simple physics. Plus, the mental state of the summoner flows directly into the pet. That is a huge factor in this fight. That is basic textbook knowledge. Meanwhile, Lahan is losing his mind. He cannot believe a freshman is doing this. A first year with a same rank pet. Actually stopping his ultimate high attack build with nothing but defense? Forget it. If the world is against me, I will play dirty. Real combat has casualties, so do not blame me for this. The beetle ignores the pet and charges straight for the girl. But the rhinoceros flips that bug right back. It gets launched into the sky and crashes down. Yet it immediately pivots its attack back towards So2. The teacher is furious. That is a total foul. He shouts out in panic, "So2, get out of there." So2 stays calm. Her ox blocks the path. Then she triggers Rockhorn again. The beetle is sent flying away. The king beetle is out of the ring. It is over. Lahan looks on in absolute, soul-crushing horror. What? The teacher points to her in disbelief. The winner of this match is the freshman. So2. The crowd erupts in cheers. So2 actually did it. The teacher excitedly slaps Lam Vian on the back in celebration. All those Rockhorn attacks were just to pile up debris on the field. Talk about a genius long-term strategy. That final strike was strong enough to launch the beetle out. You and I can see why she is his favorite student. Talk about talent. Lin Yuan's sister found an incredible spirit beast, and honestly, we are all impressed. But man, those celebratory pats? They actually hurt. Chi leans into him, overwhelmed with emotion. Lin Yuan just smiles, telling her he saw everything and congratulating her on this huge milestone. But then, the worry kicks in. Where did this money come from? Did he sell the family shop? What about his own medical bills? She is terrified he is sacrificing himself, but Lin Yuan just ruffles her hair. Don't worry, I am actually fully recovered now. He tells her the business is actually booming lately. Chi can hardly believe it. Wait, for real? You are not joking? Their teacher steps in then. She does not want to interrupt, but time is short, and there is something important to discuss. Given her talent, the school is fast-tracking Chi into the Zijing 100 Geniuses qualifiers. Turns out, the teacher already mentioned this. She explains that the Zijing qualifiers are just the local starting point for something much, much bigger. The real goal is earning a spot in the Huiyao 100 Geniuses, the ultimate national stage for the elite. Even though she is just a freshman, her potential is off the charts, making her more than ready for the Zijing trials. The academy is going all in on her. providing every resource possible to make sure she grows into a powerhouse. Lin Yuan thanks her for everything. He promises that when it comes to resources, he will be supporting his sister 100%. The teacher smiles, saying it is her duty to nurture such bright young talents. It is what she lives for. Since the afternoon is free, she suggests a school tour. Lin Yuan then asks about the yellow-spotted dog. She tells him not to worry, she will take care of it. Later that night, Lin Yuan reminds her he can sense spirit qi. He asks if she needs more proof. Does she really doubt her big brother that much? She is still skeptical. She needs to see it to believe it. Plus, that iron rhino must have cost a fortune, right? Check this out. Chu Chi's eyes nearly pop. All those zeros, did you really make all this money? He explains that, since his recovery, he discovered a knack for being a creation master and has been taking private commissions. So, she just needs to focus on her studies and the trials. No more worrying about part-time jobs for the family. He even mentions he is prepping for the official Creation Master exam. She cheers, absolutely thrilled for him. Is this for real? Time to celebrate. He offers to take her out for a feast, and she immediately picks hot pot. He is happy to oblige. Whatever you want, it is on me. Later that night, Lin Yuan takes to the skies on a flying mount. He is already planning his next moves. Now that his sister's education is settled, it is time for him to work harder. That exam won't be easy. He needs to buy every beginner book for spirit researchers and Fey analysts. It is a mountain of reading material. Hopefully, his little companion, Smarty, can lend a brain and help him out. Reflecting on the battle, he realizes his sister won because of her stable spirit qi, even if the skill mechanics help. As for him, his current spirit qi levels are still way too low to be considered a true professional yet. Plus, the conditions to upgrade Mobius's exclusive locking soul trait are beyond brutal. Starting from rank 1 ordinary, suddenly, the mount hits top speed. Lin Yuan is startled. Wait, why are we suddenly going so fast? Uncle Tang scoffs. He is behind schedule. If he doesn't show off his Falcon's true speed, he will get a 1-star review. Lin Yuan tries to argue he still has shopping to do, but Tang says it is all the same anyway. Just order everything on Star Web. Those delivery ostriches will have it at your door the very same day. Seeing a delivery bird passed out later, Lin Yuan worries if it is okay. Tang just waves it off. It is fine. The trip ends successfully with all items delivered. Don't forget to leave us a glowing 5-star review. Lin Yuan agrees, thanking him for the hard work. Looking at the boxes, he is amazed at the sheer speed of it. Online shopping really is the way to go. He definitely needs to set up his own digital store soon. It is safer and more efficient than the physical markets. He steps inside, calling out to Smarty and Genius. They both rush to meet him, crying about how much they missed him. But then, Smarty suddenly slams on the brakes. He sees Lin Yuan cuddling Genius and gets hit with jealousy. That is it. I'm officially sulking now. Genius is confused, but Lin Yuan tries to play it cool. Hey, didn't I just take you flying for ages today? He reaches out for a head pad, promising to take him next time, but Smarty is not having any of it. I am staying mad for 2 days. Not even your famous braised pork can fix this. Lin Yuan knows what to do. Such a drama queen. Good thing I came prepared. He opens a box, and a heavenly aroma fills the room. Smarty freezes in his tracks, completely paralyzed by the delicious scent of the special apology gift. That rich scent of canned meat is getting way more intense and irresistible for Smart. He's practically drooling. Man, who could possibly resist a feast like this? I had to set the record straight. I'm not done being annoyed. I'm just shortening the sulking time. Honestly, I'm just choosing to ignore him. All right, I get it. If you love it that much, I'll buy it for you every day. Of course, Yin Yin was right there, demanding her share too. What about me? She chirped. No worries, I had something special for her. An elite-grade usnea, specifically chosen just for my little Yin Yin. From now on, this pot is your personal stash. She looked so touched, probably because I wouldn't let her touch them yesterday. Smart was busy eating, but he still checked on me. Aren't you eating? He asked. I just grabbed the boxes. You guys go ahead. I've got work. As I lined up the plants in the corner, Smart couldn't help but gasp. Wow, that's a lot of greenery. Even I was shocked by the sheer number. But then, Yin Yin spotted something strange. Hey, one of these plants looks totally different. I leaned in, curious. Where? Under one of the pots, I found a card. A bonus for buying 100 pots, a free lily of the same rank. Talk about a lucky promotion. But as I read the details, I completely froze in my tracks. Wait a second. This lily, it has a spirit lock trait. Mobius's special space normally can't nurture spirit creatures on its own. Not only that, but the starting level of any creature nurtured here can't be higher than Mobius's own rank. Mobius can't level up alone, but if a spirit creature here levels up, Mobius gains that rank and inherits its initial skills. However, Mobius won't gain new skills as it grows. And for every rank Mobius gains, the number of creatures I can house increases. It finally clicked. How could I forget? The perfect spirits for me are healers, support types, and plant systems. I picked up the pot, staring at it with pure joy. This is the one. A normal grade healing plant with an active recovery skill. I gave the two of them a job. Smart. You and Yin Yin, stay downstairs for now. Keep an eye on those other plants. Smart nodded. Got it. I took a deep breath and stretched, ready to start. All right, let's see what happens. I placed my hand on the pot, and a sudden surge of power erupted. A notification flashed. Spirit lock activated. I'm exhausted, and my mental energy isn't great. But I've come too far to stop now. System update notification. A gold bracelet appeared on my wrist as the contract sealed. Spirit lock complete. Surprisingly, my mental energy felt perfectly stable. As long as I keep pouring spiritual energy into this, I can force a continuous breakthrough for the next stage. 1 hour later, the update hit. Normal Lily evolved to Elite Rank 1, Rare Quality. Skill, Advanced Healing and Wound Recovery. I let out a massive sigh of relief. The upgrade was a success. Now, I couldn't wait to see the final results. So, what about Mobius? The screen flickered to life. Name: Mobius. Species: unknown. Rank: Elite 1. Type: Space and God. Rare Quality. Skill: True Data. It lets me digitize and see every bit of complex info that the human eye normally misses. This data reveals the absolute truth behind any facade, keeping my mind focused and clear. Passive skill: Concentration. This effect scales with level, stabilizing my spirit and keeping me calm in the chaos. It even grants resistance to negative status effects. Trait: Spirit Lock. The Mobius space is now ready to nurture spirits. Nurtured spirits must start at a lower rank than Mobius. While Mobius doesn't rank up alone, it evolves whenever the spirit does. It syncs with the spirit's level and absorbs its initial abilities. No new skills are gained during level ups, but each rank allows for one additional spirit creature. Method of upgrading remains the same. Suddenly, a golden light filled the room. My power level was definitely skyrocketing. The area expanded right before my eyes. Is this the spirit lock space? It looks at least twice as big as before. Suddenly, a voice called out, "Can you hear me?" I stood tall, loud and clear. "Sorry to keep you waiting." I realized it was Mobius. "Wait, you can actually talk now?" he replied. "Once I hit elite rank, speaking becomes easy." I was curious. "So, is this space your special ability?" Mobius confirmed it. "Exactly. This is my spirit lock domain. As my contractor, you can store and modify any spirit creatures here exactly how you want." I pointed toward a pool of brassy water nearby. "Does this pool do anything special? I don't feel any energy from it." Mobius was blunt. "There's no spiritual energy in there. It's just regular water." I was baffled. "Wait, why is something so ordinary in here?" He just laughed. "It's for good luck and attracting wealth." He's definitely got a personality. I tossed a small stone into the box, and it immediately started glowing with energy. Incredible. Even low-quality energy stones, used for common plants, can release spiritual energy with massive efficiency in here. Mobius explained the logic. In the outside world, energy leaks are unavoidable. But in here, we get 100% efficiency. Inside this spirit lock space, spiritual energy is perfectly sealed, preventing any leakage. Add better energy stones, and that energy becomes incredibly dense over time. Lin Yuan gets it instantly. So if I strengthen my spirits here, the process becomes way faster, right? Mobius confirms it. Exactly. And the duration increases with every level. But remember, all this requires massive federal funding. Even low-tier energy stones aren't cheap, let alone the high-quality stuff. That is a huge hurdle. Making money is now the top priority. Suddenly, Mobius starts fading. Lin Yuan is shocked. "Little friend, what is happening?" Mobius explains they can only communicate clearly for 30 minutes a day. "Time is up. Lin Yuan, I am the very first spirit you ever contracted with. I am sorry about your spiritual and mental struggles over the last 10 years. He does not mind. Those 10 years taught me a lot. Now there is finally hope, and the road ahead is long. The real trials are just beginning. But for now, sleep is the only force he cannot fight. After a long rest, the daily grind resumes. Smarty is busy playing on the computer all day. Days pass. Finally, Lin Yuan stops his hard work. Is it really this late already? His companions are fast asleep. He quietly grabs the materials and heads out into the night. He pulls out 2 spiders. All that effort to upgrade and train them finally paid off. These 2 funter spiders are saved. Elsewhere, 7 days later, Ming Kai arrives, praying for a miracle. Yang Ming Kai, 3 generations of luck, please let this big gamble change my life. He is worried. Delivering 100 pots of green ivy in such short time? That sounds impossible. No way. I actually found a shop backed by a legendary creation master. It is too good. As he hesitates, the door opens. Hey, Brother Yang. I had a feeling you would show up. Ming Kai laughs nervously. You were so decisive, and I am in a desperate rush here. Lin Yuan invites him in. Take a look. Ming Kai prays for just 30 finished pots. That is his only hope for his new nursery. But look. The green ivy is incredibly lush. They are everywhere: shelves, tables, even under the desks. All of them growing perfectly and uniformly. Lin Yuan smiles. You needed 76 more, right? Just pick your favorites from these 100. Ming Kai jaw drops. Is this for real? He grabs Lin Yuan's hands. Completely overcome with emotion. Little brother, you just saved my life. His excitement is a bit much for Lin Yuan. Oh, come on, Brother Yang. You are exaggerating. It was not that big a deal, really. Ming Kai does not care about the cost. Name your price. But Lin Yuan just charges the base rate. This makes Ming Kai even more emotional. He just found his life savior. Sworn brothers? Maybe? Could someone from a creation master background really associate with me? I might be reaching too high. Lin Yuan calls out to him. Ming Kai snaps back. Deal. I will take them all at cost. Lin Yuan agrees. But it feels weird. What is wrong with Brother Yang today? He is so jumpy. Ming Kai says his goodbyes. I am off to rebuild my nursery. You must come visit soon. I will save the best stuff for you. Lin Yuan waves him off with a friendly smile. Safe travels, Brother Yang. He thinks to himself, being a creation master really is prestigious. The empty room feels strange. It has been a while since it was this quiet. Time to restock. Smarty, did you finish learning how to register on the Star Web? Suddenly, a panicked cry. Master, it is bad. Lin Yuan rushes over, as Smarty runs down the stairs in tears. The info panel appears. 100 question beast. Feline family. Known as the intelligent cat. Elite, level 1, spirit system. Skill, accurate memory. Can remember every single detail perfectly. Knowledge analysis, can perform deep analysis on anything it has already memorized. Absolutely broken. But Smarty only cares about one thing. I am fat. I cannot eat any more cookies. Lin Yuan tries to comfort the cat. It is just fluffy fur, right? He picks it up. Smarty, you evolved. You are an elite level now. Do you not feel a lot smarter already? Smarty flexes his ego, claiming his genius is just natural talent. Arrogant little guy, isn't he? He used to only remember 1 energy cookie. Now he can handle 5. Talk about massive brain gains. Lin Yuan realizes his pet's favorite snack just swapped from braised meat to data cookies. Lin plays along with the flattery. We are definitely going to need that big brain later on. Smarty is beaming with pride. But wait, where is Yin Yin? Suddenly, her voice rings out again. Oh no, not this again. Lin Yuan feels like he is stuck in a familiar loop. Yin Yin panics, thinking she is shrinking or sick. Smarty is the veteran here and knows better. No way. She is just evolving. Lin Yuan pulls up her stats to see the truth. Check it out. An elite rank 2 bird spirit from the Kingfisher family. She is moving up. Dual type, sound and air. And check that elite quality. Not bad at all. Sonic Spike and Chaos Current. Lin Yuan is confused. Why is nothing related to her singing? Both skills are built for war. Since when did our little singer become an aerial fighter? Her voice is angelic, but the air element is new. Smarty admits they were secret testing. 3 deep gashes in the wood. Lin Yuan realizes these were made by Sonic Spikes. Yin Yin confirms it. They were playing around while the boss was away from home. Smarty wants a demo. He holds the board up for her to aim. Let us go. Experiment 21 is officially a go. Lin Yuan is getting a bit nervous here. Smarty, you are way too close to that target. But he has total faith in her. 3 beams blast the board, nearly taking Smarty with them. Lin Yuan gives him a pat. Now for the Chaos Current. It is a straight-up mini tornado. Lin Yuan is genuinely stunned. This is on a whole different level from before. Yin Yin is a legit combat pet now. A courier interrupts. Boss, your goods are here. Time to sign for the package. Smarty is begging for more. Lin Yuan, let her do the move that pierces iron plates. No can do. She needs to rest. Even an elite pet gets tired, buddy. But other moves aren't as cool. Smarty pouts as Yin Yin drifts off into a deep sleep. You are 100 questions beast. Smarty. Different class entirely. You will have your turn soon. Smarty's eyes light up. What is the plan? Lin Yuan brings the spiders in for feeding. Smarty is terrified, hiding behind the basin. Please do not let them bite me. Turns out, being afraid of spiders is just a natural instinct for most pets. Poor guy. Lin Yuan sets him to work. Your job is recording all the pet data and paperwork. Suddenly, the spiders start glowing purple and green. Something big is happening here. Smarty is curious, but Lin Yuan knows the signs. They are finally ready to evolve. Thick silk wraps them into 2 round cocoons. Simultaneous evolution? Talk about a power move. Smarty is amazed, but Lin Yuan explains it is just like the Iron Bull earlier. They were already at the limit, just held back by their past injuries and trauma. 2 hours later, the cocoons crack. One has evolved into a prehistoric toxic variant with lethal poison. Everything about it is toxic. The other? A mutation focused on super sticky sil. Maximum stickiness for total control over any target. These two are a deadly duo. 2 completely different paths. Lin Yuan is impressed. Brother Yang really set them up well. Smarty suggests selling them. He even registered an online shop on the Star Web. Lin Yuan checks the screen. It is asking for a shop name. Why is this blank? Smarty left it for him. He wanted the boss to have the final say in everything. Lin Yuan types it out. The no-loss pet shop. Buying here means you never lose out. Username: Deep Mountain Forest. Smarty absolutely hates it. All that work for a basic name? Lin Yuan just shrugs. It is simple, easy to remember, and gets the point across perfectly. Looks good to me. Smarty has been tinkering for ages. Is that Star Web set finally finished? We still need to test the cards. Lin Yuan calms him down. Almost there. Just scan the card and you are set. Instantly. Glowing lines surround Lin Yuan like a tiny umbrella. Smarty is stunned. This scanning effect is seriously cool. Glowing lines appear on the plants as he taps the card. The same thing happens with the 2 spiders. Smarty asks if the web-shooting spiders need a scan too. Lin Yuan says absolutely. These 2 are the main stars, after all. But first, I have to deal with Smarty. Take this. Nowhere to run. He flinches and blocks. A sneak attack? When they enter the other dimension, Smarty is shocked. Where is this? Lin Yuan reveals it is just the Star Web shop. Did you think that long registration was for some cheap online store? Looking inside, he is thrilled. It is massive, at least double the size of their physical shop. Exactly. Star Web is a data-driven virtual world, but the info is real. It is just shown as images. Smarty is confused. Why did our shop furniture not get transferred here too? Lin Yuan feels awkward. Well, virtual decorations on Star Web actually cost extra money. That is a brutal reason. You are touching the card now. Doing this opens the menu. Lin Yuan hits the move button. Let us head straight to the Star Web community area. It appears instantly. He warns him. Smarty, do not run off. His eyes light up. This place is worth 80 bowls of braised pork. Seriously, do not wander off. A rhino nearby just stares blankly. Smarty is already distracted by something else. Lin Yuan looks over. Is that a furniture and decor shop? Might as well see if we can buy anything. A service robot approaches. Welcome. Are you looking for any specific furniture today? Smarty is shocked. A talking hunk of metal? It is just a smart robot. Lin Yuan explains his request. I need 2 flower stands and a 5-foot counter. The robot leads the way. Right this way, please. They see the prices and freeze. Looks like we will not be buying anything after all. Even with money, you cannot just waste it. Smarty figures if he tries his best, he could just build these. Lin Yuan turns to the robot. Do you have any chairs? Just the cheapest ones you have. It says yes. Please follow me. He thinks they need at least a few chairs, in case a customer actually shows up. Seeing the price, Lin Yuan slumps. 15,000? Smarty scoffs. 1,000 federal coins. Take it or leave it. The robot drones on about its limited authority. Smarty gives up and climbs onto Lin Yuan's shoulder. Haggling did not work. Lin Yuan sighs. It is fine. It is just a robot. Not your fault. Let us try another store. One stop at the bookstore and we are done. Why a bookstore? Lin Yuan reminds him. Remember? I am taking the creator exam. Obviously, I need study materials. Looking at the shelves, he is overwhelmed. So many? I am leaving this to you, smarty. Get to work. What are spiritual materials? Analysis methods, rare material identification, and encyclopedias. The foundation for scholars. The robot announces, per your request, 327 books total, plus a free catalog. Should I pack them? Lin Yuan hands over his card. Compress them into a knowledge chip and send them to this address. Understood. Please sign the privacy agreement. You cannot share these books with anyone outside your family. Otherwise, the Creator Association will hold you liable for any leaks. He hurries. Smarty. We are done here. These smart robots are handy. Maybe we should get one for our own shop eventually. Suddenly, someone walks up, sounding impressed. Xiao Wan asks from across the way, you warped straight in? Wait, are you the owner of this dump? Good grief. No robot? I have been waiting here forever. He smiles and apologizes. We just opened today, so no robot yet. This girl is the same age as my sister. Why so rude? She glares at the spider. Hey, old man, how much for these 2 spiders? Lin Yuan points to himself. Old man? She repeats it. Uncle, just tell me about the spiders and give me a price. Do not overcharge me. Your shop is called No Regrets Buy, right? Smarty is rolling on the floor laughing. He stops arguing about his age and focuses. Time to give her the full introduction. This long-legged spitting spider has a unique adhesive web trait. Xiao Yun is stunned. Wait, you're telling me it isn't even venomous? If it's poison you want, Lin Yuan has another option. This larger green spider comes with a lethal exclusive trait. The little girl suddenly trips, tears welling up in her eyes as she pouts. Mister, why is your floor so hard? Staring at Xiao Yun's shiny head, Lin Yuan can't help but think she looks exactly like a smooth, boiled egg. No, stay professional, he tells himself. I'm a shop owner with ethics. I must resist the urge to roast the customer. But his smart companion has zero chill and shouts out boiled egg. Poor Xiao Yun is mortified and keeps shushing it. Hey, watch it, Lin Yuan says awkwardly. Sorry, my 100 questions beast has a big mouth. Go on, apologize right now. The beast realizes its mistake and says sorry. Xiao Yun quickly clarifies, this is just a side effect from my medical treatment. She explains her hair will grow back in a few months. She isn't naturally bald, and she definitely isn't an egg. Lin Yuan searches his mind. Ghost Shadow Spiny Hair? He's definitely heard that name somewhere before. He can't quite remember where, though his companion still thinks the egg comparison was pretty accurate. Wait, does she actually like spider spirits? Seeing the little girl trembling, Lin Yuan gives her a friendly, professional smile. Xiao Yun immediately shouts back, I don't like spider-type spirits at all. Who would ever like a giant, hairy, creepy bug? Lin Yuan is completely confused by her reaction. Then why are you looking for one? It turns out to be a cruel twist of fate. She's stuck with what she hates. Her compatibility is strictly for spider spirits. Lin Yuan finally understands. So that's how it is. Talk about bad luck. It's such an ironic situation. The person who hates spiders the most can only bond with that specific type. But looking at it differently, spiders are incredibly diverse, meaning her path for growth is actually wide open. Plus, she survived a ghost shadow attack and got cured. This girl must be absolutely loaded with cash. That's the real superpower money. If it were me, I would have just found a nice spot to bury myself. Xiao Yun loses her courage and tries to run. Forget it, there's nothing I want here. Lin Yuan tries to stop her. Wait, are both spiders a no-go? For combat and control, these types are actually very popular choices. Besides, they both have unique traits already. But the little girl still isn't satisfied with them. No way. These traits are too weak. I only want to bond with a spider spirit that has massive control power. Lin Yuan is speechless. These are weak? Xiao Yun explains it's not about their strength, but their specific type. She's looking for a spitting spider with the legendary transparent web exclusive trait. A truly rare find. She's even willing to pay for a custom epic or elite grade. Lin Yuan realizes she's as wealthy as she is picky. A transparent web is an incredibly rare exclusive trait. You'd be lucky to find one in 20 of these spiders. But then, it hits him. Wait, I might actually be able to make this happen. He speaks up. I have a way to order an epic grade spitting spider. So, how many do you want? The girl thinks he's a scammer. Mister, do I look that naive to you? You think I'm just some cute, easy target? Or do you think your good looks are enough to make me believe anything? Lin Yuan rolls his eyes. Who's trying to trick you? This girl is something else, but wait. Did she just admit that I'm handsome? He decides to take the deal. Not because of her flattery, but because he can't stand seeing her struggle anymore. He's just too kind. He turns to walk away. Fine, suit yourself. You'll probably find it after visiting 100 more shops. His companion sticks its tongue out. Bye-bye. Panicked, Xiao Yun grabs his sleeve. Wait, hold on, he frowns. I thought you didn't believe me. Xiao Yun looks at him with a tiny bit of hope. You really have a way? Lin Yuan doesn't push it. If you don't trust me, then forget it. She begs him to add her on the network first. The VIP customer has fallen for it. A classic move of retreating to advance, and it worked like a charm. He's got plenty of experience with this. No thanks, he says. If you want to buy something, just come to the shop. She starts acting cute to win him over. Don't be mad. I only doubted you because the shop isn't decorated yet. Let's be friends first. If you get the spider, I promise not to haggle. Lin Yuan sighs and pretends to give in. Fine, stop acting like that. Let's add each other. Their cards tap together, and Xiao Yun immediately judges his username. Deep Mountain Old Lin? What a dorky name. Lin Yuan isn't about to let that slide and claps back. Cloud Stream? Isn't that just the name of a silly fish? She fumed. What? Did you just call me a silly fish? He just shrugs. I was clearly talking about the cloud, mist, stream. Little Yun heard me. Don't try to deny it. You just called me stupid. Just a reminder, I am a high-priority client who is ordering custom silk-spitting spiders from you. This little girl is one tough negotiator. I better quit joking around since she is officially a paying VIP now. Just then, ding. 10 Radiance coins have been successfully transferred to your. Little Yun is counting on me. With the payment sent, I am actually stunned. This girl must be from a seriously wealthy family. 2 Radiance coins for a single custom spider? That is steep, but she just paid for 5 of them without even blinking. Genius is absolutely starstruck by the mountain of cash. Does this mean we are rich? Because Chun Chun has been dying for that new sound system and those records. I hate to break it to him, but this is just a deposit. We can't touch it just yet. We have to finish the job before Star Web releases the funds. Thankfully, Big Brother Yang settled his bill this morning. So our pockets are not exactly empty right now. Our capital is looking decent. Let's see, 5 elite-grade silk-spitting spiders will cost us about 1 Radiance coin to source. Not bad at all. Genius watches the balance drop and lets out a heartbroken scream. 1/3 of our money is just gone. I feel the pain too. That cash from Big Brother Yang barely even touched my hand. If we stick to the standard evolution path, the cost of spiritual materials is going to be absolutely insane. No wonder that girl paid 10 coins without a second thought. Genius is sulking in the corner now, wondering if this shop will ever actually turn a real profit. I tell him, look, we already bought that smart robot for the shop. We shouldn't worry too much, but we definitely need to save up if we ever plan on expanding this place. Genius isn't buying it. He points out that 0 customers showed up earlier. And honestly, that old robot I bought looks like it is permanently napping. I try to stay positive. If we nail this order for our little VIP, we will finally have the massive capital we need for the future. Genius just sighs and heads upstairs to find Yin Yin. He is officially done with me. I promise him I will earn it all back soon. Then, I head off to open the door. Time to check in with Mobius. I need to ask about the next spiritual creature for my soul lock. Mobius appears with a warning. Money is tight and resources are limited, so we have to be extremely careful with every single cent we spend. I get it, but power is everything. If I get stronger, I can earn way more money, and I can do it much faster too. Mobius, let's talk about the next creature we are going to soul lock. I have been weighing my options for days, but I need your input. What do you think about a spirit siphon goldfish? To my surprise, the little guy is actually pretty chill about it. Mobius gives me the green light right away. A spirit siphon goldfish? Sure thing. If you are happy with it, then I am completely on board with the plan. Just remember, these goldfish are different. They need 10 times more spiritual energy to level up compared to anything else at their rank. I tell him that is no problem. I place my hand over my heart. I know that when my spiritual energy was failing, you suppressed your own power just to keep me safe. I won't ever forget that. Helping you recover as fast as possible is my responsibility now. Mobius just smiles, he's counting on me. I pull up the Star Web search function to see what we can find. The interface shifts, and man, this technology is seriously impressive. One quick search and the whole map lights up with shops. It is like an entire street dedicated to spirit siphon goldfish. Most are just normal grade, though. I'm looking for elite level. Let's filter the search and head straight for the highest end shop available. This place is massive. It must be at least 800 square meters. The scale of this shop is absolutely mind-blowing. It looks like they sacrifice space just to make the displays look perfect. Everything is so organized, and each item even has its own custom interface. I should definitely take notes on this design. Just then, a girl named Jia Shin approaches, offering to show me around the shop. She's a bit short-handed today since the staff is off, so she asks for my patience while she helps me out. I'm actually relieved she isn't another robot. I get straight to the point and tell her I'm looking for a spirit siphon goldfish. She leads me over to the tanks. All the normal grade ones here are the same price, 0.5 radiance coins, no matter the breed. But that massive red one? That is an elite grade, and it'll cost you 5 radiance coins. I start thinking, they really live up to the name. Just standing near them, I can feel the spiritual energy becoming way more dense and pure. Man, these are pricey. A normal grade goldfish costs more than an elite level spider. My wallet is already feeling the hit. I wanted an elite one, but my budget says no. She tells me that these aren't even the top tier breeds yet. The premium breeds go for over 7 radiance coins. But for the normal grade ones, the price stays the same regardless of the type. These things are notoriously hard to evolve. Most creation masters won't even touch an order for them because of the difficulty. I kept it polite, thanking the shop owner for the advice. Sister Shin just laughed, telling me to drop the formalities and call her Sister Shin, while I picked out the spirit-sucking goldfish that caught my eye. I stepped up to the massive fish tank, scanning every single one for a winner. Right, I understand. Looking at their potential, I should probably go with a dragon eye. Once that dragon bloodline awakens, it is a total rags to riches story for a simple fish. But I wonder, can I really get as lucky as I did with that Iron Bull evolution? Whatever. I just need to test if my Spirit Lock Spatial Zone can actually supercharge the leveling speed for these goldfish. If this works, my shop finally has its star product. I pointed at a sleek black one. I will take you. Sister Shin asked if I needed anything else. That is when I remembered I still need to check the energy capacity of the spirit pool in my space. In that case, I told her I would be taking some energy ores off her hands as well. She needed to know the amount. Buy enough, and she promised to drop the price to 500 Federation coins per kilogram. I did not hesitate. Give me 2,000 kilograms to start. Sister Shin just stood there, completely frozen. 2,000 kilograms? Can I just swipe my Star Web card to pay now? She snapped out of it. Of course you can. She promised delivery to my registered address, probably realizing she just landed a massive whale of a customer. Since I was buying dragon eyes and ore, Sister Shin suggested I look into using butterfly shells for their diet. They are pricey, but the boost they give to a spirit lifeform is incredible. I thanked her for being so thoughtful. My balance flashed. 0.9 badge coins dropped all the way to 0. My heart was practically bleeding as my last bit of cash vanished into thin air. At least this horde should keep my spirit-sucking goldfish fed for the next 3 to 5 months. Sister Sin was clearly eager to keep a high-tier customer, offering her card so we could connect on Star Web. She told me, as long as I had the cash, she could find anything. I took the card. The honor is mine. I was secretly thrilled. Rare spirit materials are always in short supply, so having a direct line like this is a massive win. I gave her a quick heads up, Sister Chu. In a little while, I am going to need more. She is a pro and guessed my list immediately. More ore, shells, and goldfish? I nodded. You got it. But I told her I only wanted the low-quality energy ore. She looked stunned. Only low quality? I had done the math. Higher grade means pure energy, but low-quality ore is perfect for feeding common or elite rank spirit lifeforms. But with the massive amounts I was ordering, she must have been wondering just how huge my breeding facility actually was. Sister Shin was already plotting how to lock me in as a regular. Hard work really does pay off. If she could keep me around, the orders would be endless. But what made her shop special? Then she remembered. She flashed a bright smile. My shop has a very special service for our VIPs. Interested? I was definitely curious. Go ahead, Sister Shin. I am all ears. They do not just buy back spirit beasts. They even supply heavily injured ones, the freshest source of rare materials you can find. I was stunned. Really? When is the next shipment coming in? She held up 3 fingers. 3 weeks. She promised to message me. 3 weeks. Plenty of time for my capital to rotate, and for me to be ready. This deal had serious potential. Then I realized something. Sister Shin, why is it so dead in here? A shop this good should have people lining up out the door. She looked at me like I was living under a rock. You really do not know? The Radiance 100 sequence members are battling it out in the Starry Sky Tower today. Staff, customers, everyone ran off to watch the fight. I was lost. The sequence? You mean the Bauhinia 100? She shook her head. No. Even higher than that, the Radiance 100 sequence of the entire Federation. It finally clicked. I waved goodbye, calling out to Sister Chu as I left. She promised the shipment would follow shortly. I scrambled for my phone. No way has the match already started. Only high-tier balcony seats left? I have to make it. The hype was real. What do the strongest young combatants in the entire Federation actually look like in action? I wondered how far behind them I really was. At the arena, the atmosphere was reaching a boiling point. Fans were screaming for White Devil and unquenchable fire. Meanwhile, I was exhausted, climbing these endless stairs. Even in the star web, I still have to climb stairs? At least the balcony tickets are unlimited. The cheers were deafening. Go White Devil. Unquenchable fire. Win this. Why are they cheering for both sides at once? Who are they even rooting for? Then I saw her. It was Xiao Yun. She was screaming for both of them. I recognized her instantly. It was little Lin Yuan. Xiao Yun hears a familiar voice and turns around. She's still glued to her binoculars, staring ahead. Uncle, your face is taking up the whole view, she warns. At least put the binoculars down first. She's just standing there, cheering for both sides at the same time. I'm happy no matter who wins, she says. Got it? Now, what about you? Who are you rooting for? Lin Yuan replies shyly that he supports both. She grabs his hand like she's found a soulmate. Amazing. Turns out you have great taste too. After all, both of those fighters are absolutely top tier. Lin Yuan thinks, should I tell her I have no idea who they are? Suddenly, Xiao Yun realizes she's overreacting. She awkwardly pulls her hand back and wipes it off with a towel. He teases her. Didn't you grab my hand first? She hands him a pair of binoculars. Take these. If you support them, don't miss a single detail. Just listening to the commentary isn't going to be enough. He smiles and accepts them. She's a bit strange, he thinks, but her heart is in the right place. Looking down at the arena, Lin Yuan realizes the two fighters use completely different combat styles. Are those two plants healing types? Xiao Yun nudges him. Good eyes. So, who do you think wins? He predicts that the fighter with the higher rank will probably have the advantage. Both of them have reached the gold tier now. Down in the arena, Anna unleashes her lava strike technique, sending a wall of roaring, intense flames surging directly toward her opponent. DJ counters calmly. Her snow tree uses frost energy to empower the ice grass. The system confirms the flames are gone. The lava bear's quick strike barely did any damage at all. Anna plans a pincer move to break their defense. Honestly, it's a pretty solid strategy, but DJ is ready. The lava bear charges forward, trying to shut down the snow tree's next move. The bear unleashes a rain of fire. Lin Yuan is stunned by the sheer intensity of the attack. Xiao Yun brags that the Fire Master is a power-type specialist. You and I can see that raw strength. Compared to the White Demon's healing style, fire usually wins. But don't count her out just yet. If you look at the rankings, the White Demon is actually placed much higher. DJ, known as the White Demon, holds rank 18. She manages to heal the snow tree, while successfully keeping that massive lava bear completely suppressed. The other fighter, Anna, is rank 40. She gives credit where it's due. Nice work, DJ. I can't believe you had enough strength to heal them both under this pressure. But trust me, my next wave of attacks won't be so easy. Under the heavy assault of two bears, the snow tree is stuck on defense. Is the tide finally turning? Anna is confident this war of attrition is almost over. Your energy is running out, isn't it? Lin Yuan wonders. Even with a higher rank, is a healer always at a disadvantage against a pure power type? DJ reminds her that the gap between rank 18 and 47 is wider than she thinks. She triggers a frost chill, sending ice and snow everywhere. A thick layer of ice blocks the bears. DJ pushes further with an extreme freeze. The ice crawls all the way up to the bear's neck. Anna is shocked. Such a massive area of effect move after all that fighting? The crowd is going wild. Both lava bears are frozen solid. But DJ's plant spirits look like they've reached their absolute limit too. Xiao Yun looks worried now. White Demon finally counterattacked and stopped the intense assault from the Fire Master, but that seal won't last long. Once it breaks, Anna is definitely going to flip the script and win. Lin Yuan sees the truth. It's not over. Don't forget, she's a healer. DJ makes her next move. The rebirth butterfly spreads its wings, showering the plants in a wave of pure healing energy. Everyone is stunned. With just a flick of her wrist, The injuries are vanishing right before our eyes. They're back in the fight. Anna has one last trick, though. She really is a tough opponent, but suddenly, she declares herself the winner. Someone in the crowd screams in shock. It's rank suppression. That giant lava bear has actually reached platinum tier. DJ stays perfectly calm. Anna, I didn't expect you to improve this much, she admits. A single butterfly appears, followed by a swarm of red butterflies surrounding her entire position. DJ declares that no matter what move she tries, Anna can't break through this absolute defense. I've been training this specific technique just to take you down. She waves her hand forward. Countless streaks of red light pierce straight through the lava bear's body. It let out an agonizing scream, coughing up blood right there on the arena floor. I watched Anna stand there, totally stunned. The announcement roared victory was decided. DJ, the white demon, had just crushed the unquenchable fire, claiming another glorious star. Anna finally had to admit it. Her rebirth phoenix butterfly was only gold grade. Yet it had actually evolved into a legendary fantasy breed. Honestly, losing a fight like this? No shame in that at all. DJ reached out. It wasn't just a butterfly anymore. Since evolving into a fantasy breed, it had become the true calamity phoenix butterfly. Come on, chin up. The whole world is watching us. As Anna was helped up, the crowd erupted, chanting for the white demon and the unquenchable fire. Smarty was so hyped he nearly shook me off my feet. He kept screaming about how insanely cool the white demon was. Even in defeat, Anna lived up to her name as the master of bear spirits. Her aura was overwhelming. I couldn't help but think that's real power. Compared to this, the matches I saw back at school were nothing but child's play. DJ and Anna. Is this really the peak combat power of the Federation's youth? As the match ended, she turned to wave goodbye. See you later, Forest Boy. Take good care of my web-spinning spiders, and make sure you work your tail off. I just gave a quick nod. Inside, I was reeling. A gold-grade healing Fae actually took down a platinum-grade combat Fae. Fantasy breeds are terrifying. This rune right here. It is the absolute key to making a spirit creature evolve into a fantasy breed. It is a perfect match for healing-type spirits. But right now, Lily is my only healer. On my way back, I realized I might be getting ahead of myself. A song drifted through the air, a lonely light in the sky, guarding a flickering hope. Mobius, stumbling on an endless road. No future in sight, yet still clinging to that deep desire. I poked my head into the room, wondering what those two were up to. Smarty jumped nearly a mile. Lin Yuan, he yelled. Why didn't you knock before coming in? Chirpy was just vibing with her headphones on. I gave them a look. Do I really need to knock to enter my own room? They both denied it instantly. Chirpy was just practicing, and Smarty was helping her find music. I just sighed and rubbed Smarty's head. All right, move aside. I need to look up some data. Chirpy still looked worried, whispering if I had seen what they were really doing. Smarty whispered back, telling her he had shut it down fast. He had made that secret account just for her, so I would never find out. Meanwhile, I pulled up my computer. To evolve a bronze Fae to legend quality, I was going to need some serious spiritual power. Maybe I should just put those two web-spinning spiders up for auction online. That should bring in a decent chunk of change. Suddenly, the doorbell rang. It was a courier standing right there. Welcome to Ostrich Logistics. Shipper 457 here with your Star Web order, delivered right on time. Please sign here. Got it. The worker then barked at the rookie, Nang, to hurry up and bring the valuables over. Smarty's ears perked up at that. I told him it was all for the future of our shop. Nang struggled over with the heavy crate to introduce herself. Here I am. Hello, I am Nang. Wait, I am new shipper number 3451. Seeing her carry two huge boxes at once made Smarty panic. It looked dangerous, so I stepped in to help her out. Suddenly, a fishbowl tumbled out of the box. Smarty lunged forward, using his own face to cushion the fall. He actually caught it, but the bowl was empty. Just water. Where was the fish? Chirpy spotted it with her claws. Phew, that was a close one. The manager started chewing her out for almost causing a disaster. Nang just bowed her head, apologizing over and over. I told them it was fine, everyone slips up sometimes. Besides, I needed my fish. I looked over the rest of the shipment. Chirpy was impressed by the haul. Smarty just looked confused. Why did we buy so much ore? Are we starting a ranch? I explained that we had to scale up to make any real money. But man, that new delivery girl was freakishly strong. She hauled half a ton of ore inside like it was nothing. Even with physical training, that is insane. I told the two to go play upstairs. I am starting my closed-door training. Oh, and Smarty? I saved all those study files to your Star Web account. He promised to study, but not before swiping a plate of snacks. I reached out, touching the fishbowl to activate the spirit lock. Now, let us get to leveling up. An hour later, I realized this required way more energy than Lily ever did. Yet, the power boost I felt was about the same. They were not kidding when they said spirit-sucking goldfish are high maintenance. Now, how do I get all this ore into the spatial zone? 2 days passed. Mobius looked at the fish in the pond with total disdain. Must be nice, he muttered. You get this massive pond all to yourself. Meanwhile, I am stuck here lonely and getting interrupted for no reason. I kept pouring ore into the spirit spring, shooting him a look. What is that supposed to mean? You did not lift a finger. I carried over half a ton of ore by myself. Mobius just shrugged. He is a spirit. After all, I can feel it. I have definitely reached the limit. The spirit chi density in here is completely saturated. To push any further, I will have to wait for the next evolution. Mobius confirms it. As long as I keep evolving this space, the chi concentration limit will just keep climbing higher and higher along with it. Right now, it is only about 5 times stronger than the outside world. Looking down at the situation, I am not really surprised by what I see. Of course, the spirit-sucking goldfish is busy devouring all that spirit chi. It makes sense, though. This little guy is going to be the future ace of my shop. It would be incredible if it could actually awaken a dragon bloodline. I went through a lot of trouble picking out this specific dragon I breed. After all, Mobius reminds me that we would need dragon beast blood for that. That stuff is insanely expensive. I just shrug and haul in another box of supplies. Yeah. The biggest hurdle right now is definitely cash. My only move is to level up these spirit pets at lightning speed and flip them for a massive profit. Mobius asks what is in the box this time. It is just more silk-spitting spiders. My elite tier Thon Loss have actually been selling like crazy lately, but I need some signature products to really stand out. Mobius does not get why I am putting in so much effort to bring them here for leveling. I explain that the spirit chi conversion rate in here is 5 times faster than anywhere else. I reach my hand toward the spider as the system notification pops up. Success. It has officially been upgraded to epic quality. I cannot help but cheer. It worked. Raising its quality to epic tier only took me about 2 hours to finish. In the outside world, that would have taken at least 10 hours. Suddenly, my phone starts buzzing in my pocket. I pull it out to check. Perfect. Time to strike while the iron is hot. I will put these 2 up for auction immediately. I need to make a fortune first, then plan later. Mobius worries I am becoming money obsessed. Just then, a notification pops up. I just received a 500 federal coin donation from someone named Master Tuan Lan. The message says to keep up the hard work and maintain the daily live streams. I am shocked. People actually give donations on Star Web shops? I suddenly get a really bad feeling about this. Is it happening right now? I drop everything and go racing up the stairs. I hear Yin Yin's voice drifting down. If you were stuck in yesterday, believe that beauty will bloom. The darker the night, the brighter the stars shine from afar, guiding those who break through their shells. I slam the door open and look at Chanmin and Yin Yin. What on earth are you two doing? They jump in surprise. We are just studying, they claim. I am not buying it. Move aside. Let me see what is really going on here. They both scream for me to stop, but I already see it. A blue-haired girl is singing on the screen, and the comment section is absolutely blowing up. How can someone have a voice this beautiful? It is like an angel. Wait, don't beauty streamers usually show their faces to the world? People are raving. She must be a goddess. With a voice like that, her looks have to be top tier. I am honestly getting a bit emotional just listening. Someone asks why she is covering her face. I searched all over Star Web and could not find this song anywhere. Did she actually write this herself? This stream is amazing. I just sent a gift. Please say something back to me. I am totally addicted. I stare at the screen in complete disbelief. I am still reeling from the news. Is Yin Yin really live streaming under the name Sparrow Soul? If not for our linked account system, I never would have known you two were starting a secret empire behind my back. Yin Yin asks if the name is cool. Yin Yin loves eating Thonla, so Chunmin came up with the name. I look at them, annoyed. You two seem pretty proud of yourselves, don't you? But if you aren't showing your face, why pick the beauty channel? Chunmin explains that it is the best way to stand out from all the competition. I turn to interrogate him. Chunmin. He just replies that he studies every single day. He says he gets tired sometimes, so he figured he would let Yin Yin do something useful. The account is only a few days old, with barely any followers. Fine, I will treat it as a little hobby for them. I might as well let the kids have their fun. Other birds train their sonic powers. But my Yin Yin? She has only ever cared about singing. I guess I will have to allow it. Alright, fine. You both have talent and passion. It is good to develop those skills. And hey, it is not a small amount of money either. At that moment, I had no clue that the name Sparrow Soul would eventually become a legendary sensation in the world of live streaming. They both start cheering. I did it. But I have to give them a warning. Do not go around accepting random donations from strangers. Set a limit of 500 federal coins per person. And change your category. You should at least switch to the voice and beauty combined channel. Seeing them celebrate like this makes me realize they have grown up. They aren't listening to a single word I am saying anymore. Mobius appears, laughing that my two little companions are actually quite interesting. I quickly try to steer the conversation towards something else. Forget about them for a second. I am swimming in cash now, so let us figure out how I can finally upgrade your system. The spirit chi density here has hit its ceiling, but it is still not enough to offset what I use when I am nurturing my spirit pets. To upgrade you, the prerequisite is that I have to focus on training and evolving my other spirit pets first. Even though I can convert chi to speed things up, I am still limited by my own rank as a spirit professional. The efficiency is just too low right now. But to speed that process up, I need you to level up first. It is a total vicious cycle. Mobius, however, does not agree. She says, if it is too expensive, I should stop chasing high quality. No way. Only by raising their quality can these spirit pets reach their full potential. I want every single one of my spirits to prove their true value. I start counting the costs on my fingers. If I want the dragon tail spirit-sucking goldfish to evolve, I need at least 3 drops of dragon beast blood. For Lily to reach legendary quality, I need special soil and herb spring water. Time to call Sister Han. Sister Han picks up the call from Lin Yuan. Hello? She practically jumps out of her seat in shock. You need dragon beast blood? That stuff is not cheap at all. She is secretly thrilled by my spending. I spent 5,000 credits on my first visit, so she knows I'm a big spender. Let's see. Gold tier blood is 80 credits a drop. Platinum tier, that is 2,000 credits for just one single drop. Bulk orders get a discount, and I guarantee it is pure. Lin Yuan is trying his best not to cry. I cannot afford it. Seriously, why is it so expensive? I laugh nervously and tell her I was just checking. For now, I just want 4,000 pounds of low-grade energy stones and 3 regular spirit goldfish. Sister Han agrees instantly. No problem. She is certain I will be back for that dragon blood very soon. She starts preparing the goods. She knows she has just hooked a very big, very wealthy fish. 2 hours later, Mobius watches the spring fill up. That was fast. The fish are already diving in. Finally, my 5 web-spinning spiders have reached epic quality. But my bank account is down to 0.4 credits. Even the spiritual energy in this entire space has been drained by more than half. I wish I could live as carefree as these goldfish. Suddenly, I notice them acting strange. What is going on? They share the same tank, so why are they fighting? Mobius tells me I am being way too naive. Survival of the fittest. Evolution is the most incredible gift nature ever gave to a living soul. No spirit will ever willingly share its energy with another, even if they were once close friends. The strong get stronger, while the weak stay down. That is just the cold reality of this world. Mobius actually praises me for once. You are finally getting a bit smarter, aren't you? Nature needs order. Maybe my focus skill can stop their aggression. I have to try and balance this. If everything goes according to plan, the other 3 will hit elite grade in just 5 days. I agree, and get back to work. But then, I see a new notification, and I am totally shocked. No way. The elite grade green ivy is already sold out? Mobius asks if I am going to restock. You are right. Time to deliver the goods. I have to move fast if I want to keep this going. Suddenly, a massive argument breaks out right outside my shop. You crazy old man? What are you doing? My shop is empty, so why are they screaming? They are trading insults back and forth like crazy. I let you go first, because you are a monk. And you rewarded me by buying everything? The monk stays calm. Buddha says do not fight, but he also says move fast for the good items. Nguyen Lin grabs him by the collar. Forget Buddha. I was being nice, and you stabbed me in the back. Step outside right now and see if I don't skin you. I have to jump in and stop them. She sees my spiders and completely freezes up. A web-spinning spider? The monk starts whispering to himself too. Is this the work of a 2-star creation master? It cannot be. Wait. Is that an epic tier spirit? I remind them these are pre-ordered and not for sale. They both ask how they can get their own. I have to turn them down. I am not taking new orders this month. Check back with me next month. They will not give up. Do you have any elite grade green ivy left in the back of the shop? I apologize and tell them it is all gone. In fact, I will not be selling elite grade anymore, but I will have bronze tier ivy and elite goldfish soon. Nguyen Lin immediately bids 8 credits to secure one. I will pay 5 credits for the bronze ivy. Do not you dare try to outbid me on this. The monk keeps praying while she reserves her spot. These two are perfect for helping me figure out prices. I give them a stern warning. One more argument, and you both go on my shop's permanent blacklist. Man, that was exhausting. I definitely need to post some clear shop rules where everyone can see them. The monk bows and prepares to leave. I shall wait for good news from you then, Benefactor Lin. Nguyen Lin stays behind. Do you need something else? I really do not have any spirits left to sell. Wait, you actually treat spirit beasts here? Lin Yuan looks stunned. Tell me everything. Lady, she explains it is a foundation injury, the worst kind. Can he even handle a wound that deep? If it is silver tier or lower, I can try. Yue Ling gasps. Finally, my daughter has hope. Lin Yuan is left speechless. Wait, her daughter? She looks young enough to be my neighbor. She pulls up the system interface. Look, this is her bronze tier spirit beast. A horned demon scorched its roots near a rift. Lin Yuan is shocked. A demon with wither flames? For a plant-type beast, a wither effect is a total death sentence. No wonder the foundation broke. She bows low, desperate. Thank you so much. Just tell me, what is the cost? I am short on cash now, but I will have it next month. He waves it off. Relax. Bring the beast back in 30 days. As for the payment, keep your cash. Just find me this. She is shocked. Soil of recovery? That is it? I am getting a deal. She waves as she leaves. Count on me, brother. I will find it. Lin Yuan is surprised. Really? That works. If not, we can always talk price later. Then it hits him. No way. Even Sister Han does not have soil of recovery. This woman must have some insane connections. Soil is handled. Herbs spring water? Easy, if you have the cash. But the core? A red wood core? That sounds like a high-end auction item. This will not be cheap. One step at a time. He sends the spiders to the client. Little Yoon sees them and loses it. Uncle, are you using cheats? 5 epic tier spiders in just a few days? You are insane. Her sudden appearance shocks him. Too fast. She gazes at the spiders. Don't worry, I am lucky. I will get that transparent silk out of them. Just watch. Lin Yuan gives a cold look. Satisfied with the goods? I have to ship them. She laughs. I love them. Send them, uncle. He gives her a fair warning. One of these has a deadly toxin skill. Watch your hair. She pulls off her hat, showing fresh hair growth. I didn't get stung on purpose. It is growing. Payment sent. She is gone. Lin Yuan sighs. Why is she always such a little firecracker? Finally, I have capital. Time to scale up. Day after day, production grows, and Smarty keeps studying. He finally hits the bed, exhausted but satisfied. Those goldfish are selling like hotcakes. I need more stock. Suddenly, Smarty calls out to him. He looks at his cat and freezes. Smarty, your eyes. Did you study too much today? The cat shakes its head. No, I am just stuck. What exactly is evolutionary complexity? Lin Yuan is intrigued. Complexity? What specifically are you asking? Smarty explains that evolution isn't always about becoming a better fighter or a better survivor. But if that's the case, how does it stay alive? Lin Yuan pauses. Theory is tough. Smarty, you know the green ivy, right? Of course. Yin Yin eats it every single day. Lin Yuan smiles. How would you survive? Smarty thinks. If it were me, I would ditch the leaves to avoid being eaten, and I would become toxic. That way, nobody eats me by accident. Lin Yuan blinks. So you would become a poisonous cactus? Smarty adds. And I need endurance. He shakes his head. That is where you are wrong. Totally wrong. Smarty is stunned. Wrong? My way is optimal for survival. Lin Yuan pulls out a pot. Look at this, a bronze tier green ivy. Smarty leans in. Wait, this is nothing like my plan. It looks juicy, fresh, and delicious. Why would it want to be eaten? Lin Yuan laughs. The green ivy evolves to tell the world that it is the best meal ever. Because of that, everyone wants to protect it. Cultivate it, and keep it alive forever. That is how it wins. Smarties still isn't convinced. I would still rather be disgusting. Lin Yuan chuckles. Smarty, you have been hitting the books too hard. You need a break. Let's head out for some fresh air. Even Am is excited and wants to come along for the walk. Stepping outside feels like a whole new world for little Am after being stuck indoors for so long. We have been cooped up inside for way too long lately, just spending all our time shopping online. Breaking news hits the screen. The Creation Master Guild is about to completely overhaul their entire examination system. Anyone who can finish the 1-star Creation Master exam in under 2 hours will be exempt from the 3 lifestyle tests and promoted straight to the rank 2 level immediately. Thong Min gets the hint. Lam Vien confirms he is ready to skip ahead and strike directly for that rank 2 status. He must seize this chance at any cost. Am promises to give her absolute best to help him succeed. Federation news is coming in. Space rifts are predicted to enter an extremely high activity phase in just 6 months. A beast tide is coming. The whole Radiant Federation is now moving into a state of total combat readiness. Citizens are urged to stay calm and prepare. Lam Vien is absolutely stunned by the weight of this announcement. The Spirit Guards will be fully deployed during this active phase to help defend everyone against the incoming beast tide. This triggers a painful memory. A young Lam Vien asking his parents where they are going in such a hurry. Take care of your sister, they said. We have an important job to do and must leave for a while. We will be back when you wake up tomorrow, they promised. But the next morning, only a wounded soldier returned with bad news. His sister asks where they are. He has to break the news that their parents will never be coming back home again. Mom, Dad. Lam Vien vows to protect his little sister and take care of her, starting from this very moment. He clutches their old badges tightly. Am and Thong Min are terrified, seeing him so silent and pale, trying to snap him out. I am fine. It turns out these were Spirit Guard badges all along, hidden in plain sight until this very moment. Night falls. He starts digging for the truth on his computer, searching through every available record for any hint of their past. 10 years ago, a rift opened in the outskirts of Xia County. That disaster was also handled by the Spirit Guards. Emergency reports flood the screen. A dungeon rift has appeared out of nowhere in the middle of Xia County. It started at 3 a.m. Thousands of subterranean creatures began crawling out from the northern agricultural zones of the county, threatening everyone nearby. The Spirit Guard confirms this is an abnormal opening of a dormant dungeon rift hidden deep within the geological layers. Authorities and local forces are currently sealing off the entire disaster zone to prevent any further danger to the public. By the time news broke, over 100,000 low-level creatures were already swarming the city's defenses with overwhelming force. Vanguard teams deploy spirit-taming bells and guard towers to the front lines immediately to stop the advance of the monsters. Danger is escalating. High-level energy readings are being detected coming from deep within the core of the rift. 7 a.m. A level 4 beast called the Marsh Dragon Eel breaks through the formation and charges forward with fury. Acid and sonic waves cripple 30 defense teams instantly. Then, at 3 p.m., the ground shakes as the rift undergoes a second, even more terrifying expansion. A level 5 bone-eroding silkworm emerges. This creature is covered from head to toe in a thick layer of bone armor. Its final skill is a terrifying self-destruct that releases bone-corroding energy to consume everything in its path when death is near. The commander's report shows that battle and eradication are still raging on. The situation remains critical as new updates arrive every hour. By 8 p.m., the worm was finally wounded, but the massive acid shockwaves are still poisoning the land all around the battlefield. The Spirit Guard reports 0 civilian deaths for now, but the cost to their own ranks was incredibly high this time. 120 guards were injured and 53 are missing. The process of sealing the rift has finally begun and should take 3 days. News continues to roll in, but Lam Vien can only stare at the data about that silkworm and its final attack. That self-destruct skill is a final sacrifice, used only when the creature is backed into a corner, with no hope left for survival. Uncle Lee, you never told me. It turns out, both of my parents were actually members of the Spirit Guards this whole time. He looks at the badges. Fire to the south, ice to the north. It is a world of extremes surrounding their home. Deserts rise to the west, and a deadly swamp stretches out across the east, trapping them inside. This federation exists only in the narrow gap between these 4 terrifying and highly dangerous lands. These Spirit Guards act as the ultimate shield for the whole federation, serving as the elite agency responsible for handling every monster, disaster, and space rift invasion. Why did they never tell me they were working in such a dangerous position? They never mentioned a word about it once. He spots a number on the badge. Is 2837 the internal identification number assigned to my parents in the spirit guards? He sits back down, desperately searching the database for any trace of that specific internal identification number. All right, you and I are seeing red. Lin Yuan is shocked. Did he just hit a system limit? Guess the internet really is full of lies. Uncle Li and Aunt Zhang are still at the hospital. The house feels way too empty tonight. He stays up thinking. Those two were his parents' oldest friends. They have to know the truth. Looking at Uncle Li's scars, he's definitely a veteran of that incident. Maybe even a secret spirit guard. Suddenly, a knock. Lin Yuan jumps. This late? Is it the Zhangs coming back home? No, it's too soft. And Xiao Qi is busy studying for the big competition. She wouldn't just show up. It's not a customer from the online store either. So who on earth is knocking at this hour? The sound changes. Wait, is it someone else now? Worst case scenario? His secret evolution power was leaked. They're here to take him away. Even Yin Yin is awake. Who is it? Smarty rubs his eyes. Did you steal someone's business? Or what? Quiet. I'm just a small-time seller. Whose business would I even be able to steal? Strategy time. Yin Yin, if I back up from that door, blast whatever comes in with everything you've got. He opens it just a crack. Who are you? It's Dong Hai. Relax. Are you the child of Lin Jian and Chu Yan? You knew my parents? Su Jin shows her badge. One look, and the boy knows exactly who they are. She smiles. You've grown so much. They introduced themselves as Spirit Guard members, Su, Jin, and Dong Hai. You were just in our internal database, weren't you? That's how we tracked your location. So that's how. And? My parents? Dong Hai sighs and hands him a mysterious object. This is a very long story, kid. The old war ended in total chaos. Most spirit guards used hidden identities, and the logistics just couldn't keep up. We're sorry we're late. Lin Yuan takes the blood-stained cloth, his hands shaking as he opens it. Inside, a message. Xiao Yuan, Xiao Qi. I hope your future paths are always smooth and bright. It's her. He recognizes his mother's handwriting instantly. Guard missions are deadly. That's why the Zhangs kept the secret. They just wanted to keep the siblings safe. He smiles. I'm not mad. They're the reason we survived long enough to grow up. Dong Hai pats his shoulder. I've got your back from now on. Anything you need, just ask me. Suddenly, he fumbles in his coat. Wait, I almost forgot the most important part. He hands over a box. Your parents' entire life's work bought this. Uncle Li fought hard for it. Su Jin opens it up. Inside lies a source seed. What's a source seed, Auntie? Now listen close, because this is where the world gets interesting. Rifts don't just spit out monsters. They create treasures called source items. These items are the key. Without them, a rift can never truly be closed for good. This specific seed is powerful enough to shut down a rank 2-dimensional rift forever. It's perfect for you, Dong Hai adds. We heard you've been physically weak since you were a kid. Normal contracts drain energy, but this seed? It only needs blood. No spiritual power required at all. He stares at it. I have to raise this? Su Jin nods. That's right. It grows into a fae. You can choose its abilities and evolution path yourself as it develops. Since you're frail, a healing type would be best. It'll help you recover in the long run. A healing type? Lin Yuan thinks it over. It fits his current skills, sure. But pure healing won't keep him alive in this dangerous world. He needs real power. Something like that butterfly. Then, Su Jin hands him a bank card. 100 glory coins. It's a personal gift from me to you. Think of it as 10 years of late compensation. And I've got something for you too. Xiao Yuan. Raising a seed and school fees are expensive. Don't be shy. This is just 10 years of interest. He tries to refuse, but then shows them his 2 companions instead. I'm doing okay now. Look, I've already got 2 amazing family members right here. Dong Hai smiles. Listen to your elders, kid. Let me give you some real advice. He pressed that card into my palm, refusing to take no for an answer. Looking back, his love was always that blunt. Take it, he insisted. For my sake, if not yours. Su Jin was secretly sizing me up. My body was still recovering, and my companions, the 100 Questions Beast and Soundbird, were only at elite level back then. Most kids my age were already hitting bronze rank or higher. I was trailing behind. I was desperately lacking real combat experience. Then, she asked the question that changed everything. Little Yuan, Do you want to see what your parents actually did for a living? Donghai looked shocked, but she ignored him. She mentioned a Tier 1 spatial rift in Xia District, a direct gateway into the brutal insect world. If you are curious, she said, I can take you to see the spirit guards in action. Even a Tier 1 rift has its risks, but I didn't hesitate for a second. I knew I couldn't stay hidden forever. I said yes immediately. I had to go. They both knew how much time I had lost already. I refused to let the world pass me by again. This was an opportunity I couldn't waste. Inside, I knew the clock was ticking. Within 6 months, these rifts would turn unstable, and chaos would follow. The beast tide was coming. I had to stay 5 steps ahead of the coming storm. She smiled at my parents, calling me a rare seed with true grit. I finally felt seen. Donghai urged caution, but she just cut him off. Enough talk, she snapped. You handle the bugs. I will keep the boy safe. She was always so fierce. Get ready, she told me. We leave now. Then, I saw it. A magnificent creature appeared right before my eyes. My system screen flared up. It was a Mian Wu snow owl, a platinum level 8 beast. Back then, that power felt absolute, an ice and air type with perfect quality. Its wing attack was lethal, firing razor-sharp feathers with every beat of its wings. Its feather shield used thick, dense down to shrug off damage, like it was nothing. Then there was Snow Feather Torrent, an area attack that froze everything in its path, with ice-cold projectiles. Ground Snow Walk could bury enemies under a massive avalanche, freezing friend and foe alike in its wake. Its ultimate defense, Snow Protection, summoned freezing energy to shield multiple allies and boost their resistance to the cold. With its extreme cold trait, every strike meant instant freezing. I stood there stunned. Her casual summon was a platinum rank powerhouse. 5 powerful skills on a defensive beast. That was the legendary spirit guard for you. I was in awe. Yin Yin looked up with stars in her eyes. Lin Yuan, that big bird is incredible. Can I ever be that strong? Of course. I promised her. I will do everything to help you get there. Even Smarty was eager to join the ride. I looked over at Uncle Dong. Can I bring these 2 little ones along with us? He chuckled and agreed to be our bodyguard. Smarty and Yin Yin were thrilled. Finally, they were going to fly on a massive beast. This feels just like Swan Down, Yin Yin chirped. I had to laugh. And how would you know what that feels like? She just giggled and said she had not. But in her imagination, that is exactly how soft a swan would be. We reached the edge of the void, a spatial rift. The guards below immediately blocked our path, declaring it a forbidden zone. Uncle Dong did not flinch. He identified himself as a spirit guard and requested entry to clear out the local threats. The guard nodded respectfully. Everything checked out. As we soared past on the owl, Donghai explained we were now officially inside the rift influence. Strange insects would fall through the tiers in reality here. That is why so many elite guards were stationed at the perimeter. I promised to stay sharp. Suddenly, a terrifying sound erupted, sending a shiver through my little companions. Something was lunging at us from the shadows. Before I could react, Donghai stepped in and obliterated it. I could not believe it. He crushed that monster with a single punch, using nothing but raw spirit energy. So, this was the true power of the spirit guards. Auntie Su Jin just smiled. Don't be so tense, little Yuan. This is just the beginning. Most of these pests were only elite rank. There weren't even many bronze ones in the swarm back then. To me, elite rank still felt like a death sentence. But Donghai just laughed. Don't worry, kid. I will take care of these small fry first. He summoned his shadow dire wolf. It appeared with a terrifying presence, its claws digging deep into the earth. I watched as the wolf was surrounded by the swarm. Isn't that exactly what the insects want? Uncle Dong? Patience. Little Yuan, he replied with a smirk. Every great performance needs a little build-up. Time to hunt. My screen updated. The shadow dire wolf was a beast from the Savage Fangs lineage. Platinum level 10. Epic quality. Its shred skill used piercing fangs to tear through flesh and armor like wet paper. Claw strike let it sweep through enemies, leaving nothing but deep, jagged wounds in its path. Finally, its terrifying roar would paralyze enemies with fear, shattering their will to fight and lowering their defenses. Gloomy Wave. It fires a destructive dark blast from the wolf's mouth for devastating area damage. Thousands of shadows split off, creating low-level illusions. The number of clones depends on the energy settings and the wolf's unique characteristics. Energy absorption. It drains the prey's life quickly during the hunt to heal itself. The shadow phantom roars, sending ripples of dark energy out in every direction. Lin Yuan realizes this wolf was raised perfectly. Its traits and skills are built for long, explosive battles. Just watching this fight was worth the trip. Look at it, standing calmly in the center of the chaos. Donghai turns back. See? Totally safe. Then Yin Yin moves. Wait, what is it? What happened? Yin Yin? It stares at the shadows, terrified. Something is definitely watching us right now. A glowing red eye appears. A crow perched on a skull. Donghai tries to relax, thinking they're fine. Smarty snuggles up to Lin Yuan, relieved. Yin Yin flies away. Lin Yuan whispers, I have a bad feeling. He calls out, Yin Yin, come back. But wait, the others are gone. Where are Uncle Dong and Auntie Sue? A dark omen. Suddenly, a skeletal crow flies straight at him, shocking him to his core. What is this? Outside, Donghai thinks it is a peaceful night. Sukam remains alert. Something is waiting for them. He looks down at the battle and sighs. Sue, you really are a jinx, aren't you? She prepares herself. Hold on tight, little Yuan. No need to worry, I am here. A barrage of snow rain arrows fires. Donghai thinks this is the highlight of the night. But Sukam feels something is very wrong. Lin Yuan has been too quiet. Go check on him. His face and breathing seem normal. Though, do not worry. You were flying so smoothly, he probably just drifted off to sleep. Meanwhile, in the dream world, they are free-falling. Smarty screams, Lin Yuan, what is happening? Yin Yin dives in. Grab onto me. He clings to her to stop the fall. Smarty is shaking with fear. Yin Yin, you have to hold on. She tries her best, but it is not enough. They both plummet. He hits the ground, staying alert. This does not feel like a fall from a great height. It felt like the ground rose up to catch him. Is the enemy keeping him alive on purpose? A voice calls out. You humans own the land and its riches, while we slaughter each other for scraps of energy. Let's make a bet, shall we? See if you can see through me. If I win, you're staying here forever. Are you a rift insect, and you can talk? The creature snaps. Enough talk. Your words are useless. Why do you get to live in peace while we rot inside this rift? Yin Yin strikes from above. In your dreams, you're not getting anywhere near Lin Yuan. Exactly. We have a giant bird and a massive wolf. The monster just laughs. You mean those pets? Now, let's see who the real insect is. Yin Yin and Smarty are blasted back, dazed and confused. I am at my limit. Lin Yuan, run. He reaches out to snap them back to reality. What? They vanished? Lin Yuan explains. Because this is all just an illusion. Am I right? My aunt and uncle aren't here because you weren't strong enough to pull them into your dream. System alert. Three-eyed crow. Elite rank, mental attribute, common quality, skill. Dream eye. Drags the target into a low-tier illusion to shatter their spirit. Only works on weaker foes. The crow is stunned. This kid seems to see through every single one of its secrets. It loses its cool and releases a massive wave of power. I didn't expect a human brat to see my secret. Fine then, you can die here. Smarty asks if this is also fake. Lin Yuan warns him. In here, it is as real as it gets. The crow even copies Uncle Dong's beast's move. It is a perfect replica of the real thing. Lin Yuan gives the order. Yin Yin, target their legs with a chaotic current. Smarty, go for the eyes. Clones are always weaker than the original versions. The attack lands. Smarty leaves a deep scratch. I'm not missing this chance. But wait. No damage? It's like they didn't even feel it. All right. You and I are dropping right into the heat of battle. Lin Yuan says it's over. You are just humans and spirit beasts. I am an insect. Why does our battle need meaning? You are not escaping today. From now on, you are just my puppets. Rank? He hit bronze. Lin Yuan panics. A level up? Right inside the illusion? The monster screams, survival requires total grit. Only battle brings satisfaction. Destruction creates fairness. Killing? That is how we restore the true balance. Why do you enjoy fresh air and food while we slaughter each other in spatial rifts just to survive? Suddenly, a beast lunges forward, aiming its sharp teeth straight for Lin Yuan's throat. Blood drips onto the source seed. Yin Yin and Chinchilla are paralyzed. Lin Yuan regrets his weakness. The monster mocks him. Survival is just pain. Only total destruction brings a gift of eternity. A massive blast of energy fires toward them. Everyone is shocked. What on earth is happening? Lin Yuan thinks this is impossible. That is a source type, but he is standing against us? He realizes the enemy is buffing beasts using the environment. But we can do that too. Strike. Time for the finisher. I already spotted the opening. Yin Yin fires a chaotic current at its beak. The monster screams in pure rage as its body completely disintegrates into nothing. You won after all. I thought my fate was finally changing. Lin Yuan stares a slaughter rune. Is the essence of these monsters just killing? Then, I guess we just have to keep on fighting. Suddenly, Donghai wakes him up. Kid, time to head back. That flight wasn't too scary, right? Lin Yuan wakes up. No, I am fine, Uncle Dong. He tells the others the kid's just exhausted. Tujin agrees. Let us go home. Lin Yuan is curious. Uncle, where do I get really strong? Donghai doesn't hesitate. The Star Tower, obviously. It is the absolute best place for combat training. That night, while the others sleep, he places the source seed in a pot. He's deep in thought. Back in the illusion, the seed only started transforming after it drank my blood. Was that its evolved form? I guess blood is the only way to contract this. He grabs a knife. He lets the blood drip. Here goes nothing. Please, let this be a powerful offensive spirit beast. A plant starts sprouting instantly. Wait, look at that speed. It is drinking way too fast. More. Give me more. A voice screams in his head. We are connected, but this hunger is bottomless. He is getting lightheaded. This is not good. He reaches out toward the plant, sitting next to him. Lily, help. I need you to slow down this blood loss before I pass out. He sees the new form and breathes. Finally done. That cost way more blood than I expected. I wish it had a mouth like a carnivore. Then he sees the new look and freezes. It actually worked? Amazing. This is exactly what I wanted. I will call you Redthorn. He offers a carrot. No? How about some ore instead? Still nothing. It rejects everything. Lin Yuan realizes the scary truth. Wait, you only want more blood, don't you? I cannot handle that. Chinchilla peeks in, half asleep. Lin Yuan, aren't you going to get some rest? I am fine. You and Yin Yin worked hard yesterday. Chinchilla spots the new plant. What is this? Is that the giant tree from yesterday? Lin Yuan introduces him. This is Red Thorn, our new teammate. Its eyes light up. Will he be as strong as in the illusion? I'm so jealous. Don't rush. You are elite rank now. Once you hit bronze, your power is going to skyrocket. Yin Yin flies in to join the conversation. What is going on? I want to hear too. Let's focus on recovery. We need to get you both to bronze rank. The breakthrough starts now. Check this out. A full week has passed. At the training ground, it is finally time to level up. Yin Yin is ready, mentally prepared. Chinchilla is hyped. Let us do this. No more waiting around. Lin Yuan feels confident. His body is recovered, and his spiritual purity is higher. Bronze should be easy. Suddenly, a brilliant blue orb of energy completely surrounds Yin Yin. Status update. Spirit Beast Cloud Flowing Azure Bird. Rank Bronze. Tier 1 out of 10. Sound and air elements combined, this common quality beast is a total powerhouse, with sound spikes for offense and chaotic airflow to create unpredictable wind currents. The flowing cloud bluebird is a force to be reckoned with. Lin Yuan is completely stunned. According to every textbook he has read, there should have been a songstress bird stage before this evolution. But look at Yin Yin, even after reaching the elite level. Her physical appearance has barely changed at all. Still the same species? Did she just skip an entire evolution? Now, 3 new traits appear for him to choose. Oily feathers to reduce incoming damage, clear skies, which allows her to literally sing the clouds away for a perfect view of the battlefield, and wind ride for maximum flight efficiency. Lin Yuan is shocked. Getting 3 trait options at once is practically unheard of, but he remembers that massive area attack from the last illusion. Simply reducing damage or moving faster might not be enough to stop a hard stun. To dodge like that legendary Calamity Phoenix butterfly, he needs to control the environment. Clear skies is the perfect counterplay for this situation. Even Clever is impressed, showering Yin Yin with non-stop praise and admiration. You are so gorgeous, you do not even look like a regular bird anymore. She chirps back. Really? Now I can dance on my live stream. Now Clever is losing it. My turn. Hurry up, it is my turn. Lin Yuan just sighs. Relax, I am getting to you. But wait, Clever looks like he is in serious pain. Lin Yuan gets worried. Is it too much? Should I stop the process? No, do not stop. Clever insists. Lin Yuan cranks up the speed to finish quickly, but he still has a very bad feeling about this. The spirit energy looks stable enough. So what is the issue? Turns out, Clever just has a massive, annoying itch in his nose. Lin Yuan, wait, my nose is so, boom. The evolution finishes in a massive burst of energy before he can even finish his sentence. Yin Yin grabs a mirror to show her friend. Check yourself out, Clever. Clever strokes his chin. looking surprisingly sophisticated and scholarly. I look like a total genius. His new trait choices? Dust. Avoidance to keep his environment perfectly clean. Gaseous transformation to turn into a literal item for his master to use. Or pain multiplier. A brutal trait that makes every hit feel 10 times worse for the enemy based on mental strength. Lin Yuan breaks down the options. If we are talking about pure combat value, dust avoidance is too niche. Pain is great for damage. But gaseous? That is a total wild card gamble. Clever does not hesitate. Go with gaseous transformation. Lin Yuan is shocked. But Clever knows he is not a fighter anyway, so the others are useless. Lin Yuan is totally speechless. Talk about going all in on a massive gamble. No more talk, just do it. If I turn into junk, I am biting my own tail. Even Yin Yin is hyped for the transformation. High risk, high reward. The evolution results are in. The heaven-questioning beast. A bronze level 1 spirit from the Lynx family. This is the kind of transformation you and I live for. Mental element, common quality, but it comes with a crazy skill called precise memory. This beast can now remember every single tiny detail from the past with perfect clarity and 0 mistakes. Plus, he can analyze knowledge on the fly. And that special trait? He can now transform into a physical item for his master. Transformation start. But Clever's heart sinks when he sees the result. Glasses? Just a pair of glasses? My life is officially over. Hold on, Lin Yuan says calmly. Let's see what they actually do first. He slides the new glasses on. Suddenly, text starts flying everywhere. Is he reading Clever's inner thoughts? Evolution is so much fun. It shows vitality stats, a craving for specialty bread from the street nearby, and even rare spirit beast lore. There is detailed info on the flowing cloud bluebird. Turns out, they love high mountains because of the air currents. They have been spotted at over 3,000 meters high. It even reminds him to groom Yin Yin. Talk about a total cheat code. Clever has definitely been hitting the books hard lately. Then, Lin Yuan spots a very interesting piece of information. He sees the data for the red thorn alien insect. Does it actually eat insect corpses? He heads straight to Sister Zhou to find out. Insect corpses? I have plenty of those. You want 100? I will just give them to you for free. She is genuinely confused, though. Why would he want dead bugs instead of live spirits? What kind of facility is this kid running? She decides to play along and test his potential. Lin Yuan starts feeding the red thorn. Sister Zhou really delivered the goods this time. Clever brags confidently. Told you she would have them. Red thorn opens its massive mouth, ready for a huge feast. It vacuums up the entire bin in seconds. Lin Yuan is terrified. Then, the plant starts shaking. Is it time for another evolution? Level up. Now it is the red thorn predatory plant, a terrifying and rare vine species. Specifically, it is from the King of Vines family. It hits elite quality, while still at the normal level. Pure power. Its new skill is called Devour. It secretes highly corrosive acid to turn food into pure energy almost instantly. Red thorn dumps the whole bin down its throat. Yin Yin is disgusted by the sight. 0 table manners, seriously. Its spit is actually corrosive? That is dangerous stuff. He gave a forced smile to calm things down. Don't worry, it's just hungry. Lin Yuan pulled out his phone to check. Looks like Red Thorn has a massive appetite. Those 300 insects I bought might only last 3 days. And I will need more dragon beast blood too. I really hope the cash flow from my tiny online shop can handle these insane costs. Checking his balance, 398.2 Radiance coins? No way. Lin Yuan quickly looked into his sales history to see what happened. Are spirit-sucking goldfish and bronze ivy really selling this fast? Time to restock. While he was at it, he decided to check his new messages. A new message from Yun Zhongxi. They are frustrated that not a single transparent spider web appeared. Send me 5 more spiders right now, the message read. Hurry up. The payment went through instantly. He mumbled to himself, still as impatient as ever. But I guess that is just how they are. Who can expect good luck after getting bitten by ghost image spikes? At this rate, I need to restock those web-spitting spiders too. Suddenly, Chimey and Genius piped up. We heard everything. Let us come with you. Lin Yuan pulled on his jacket and asked, what are you two planning to do? I am just going to restock supplies. Chimey explained that ever since returning from the dimensional rift, they have been dying to see how much their combat power has grown. Genius added, if we ever run into those alien insects again, we definitely will not be caught off guard like we were before. He predicted that if Xia County ever faced another sudden threat, They might even become legends, true heroes of the Radiance Federation. Chimi was shocked. Wouldn't that make us one of a kind in the Federation? Genius replied humbly. Not quite. 2 years ago, in the city of Hanchang within the Radiance Federation, a member ranked 39th in the Radiance 100 sequence faced a level 3-dimensional rift alone. He held back the entire swarm for 30 minutes by himself, saving Hanchang City from a living. Not bad, Genius. I am impressed you actually know all about that legendary battle and its heroes. It answered modestly. I just checked some old news when I got tired of reading. Chimi asked curiously. So what happened to that sequence member afterward? Meanwhile, over at Jia Xin's place, her staff were giving her a warning. Manager, this isn't right. Why are we putting so much faith in this brand new shop? Jia Xin asked calmly. Do you girls have some kind of problem with my business strategy or something? They replied. First you spend a fortune buying up all that dragon beast blood. Then you buy massive amounts of alien carcasses for a buyer who just opened a shop on Star Web. It makes no sense. And don't forget that 5 Blessing Land showfish either. We are worried that if he ghosts us, we won't get paid next month. Right then, Lin Yuan arrived. Wow, it sure is lively in here. Did I come at a bad time? It sounded like you guys were arguing. Jia Xin smiled brightly. Don't worry. We were just having a quick meeting. We are just debating the strategy for next quarter's big products. I see, he said, pulling out his card to pay for the order. By the way, Sister Xin, this time I need 3,000 alien carcasses, 10,000 pounds of low-grade energy ore, half a pound of butterfly shells, 40 normal spirit-sucking goldfish, and 5 perfect quality elite web-spitting. I will pay for it all right now. Both employees froze. Such a massive order, and he is paying the full amount up front? Jia Xin snapped at them. What are you standing there for? This is Boss Lin, our new business partner. Now, hurry up and treat our VIP guest with respect. Their attitudes flipped instantly. Please come in, dear guest. We have everything you need right here, and we will make sure you are taken care of. Lin Yuan thought they were incredibly pragmatic people. Jia Xin walked over. I knew you would be back for more spirit-sucking goldfish eventually. But I actually have something else you will be even more interested in. It is an elite spirit-sucking goldfish mother, pregnant with the 5 Blessing Lawn Show breed. Lin Yuan was stunned. Pregnant? Already? A 5 Blessing Land Show? He knew that a single batch could produce thousands of fry, but usually, those eggs would not survive without massive spirit chi. But in my spirit lock spatial pond, that is easy. Besides, these fish are incredibly high-demand items on the market right now. I will take it. Lin Yuan decided instantly. Oh, and can you deliver that dragon beast blood I ordered earlier a bit sooner? My guess was right on the money. There is definitely a powerful creation master backing this entire shop. To raise a pregnant 5 Blessing Land Show, you would need to be at least a 2-star creation master. Notification: 240 Radiance coins deducted for dragon blood, 80 more coins for the fish, plus 60 for the spiders and energy ore. Jia Xin gave him a friendly wave goodbye. Come back again soon, dear guest. Visit whenever you are free, and even if you are busy, make sure to keep in touch with us. Looks like I really underestimated Sister Xin's business tactics. Genius looked up curiously, asking where we were headed next. Lin Yuan teased them. Didn't you two want to test your real power? Let's head to the Star Tower that Uncle Dong mentioned. Before long, they arrived at the tower. It is one of the most unique facilities on Star Web, offering everything from intense training, from simulated duels to ranked ladders and massive tournaments. It is widely known as a paradise for all battle-ready Fae. Genius stared up at the massive structure. It is so tall. You have to win a match just to climb a single floor. They say there is a promotion match at floor 100. If you win, you enter the Celestial Stairway and become a legendary palace-level fighter. Lin Yuan asks, smart, if reaching floor 100 on their very first try is even possible. Then, he walks up to the staff member to sign up for the climb. The employee looks completely bored and lazy. He just points at a form and tells them to fill it out before he enters the data. Do not bother me if it is not important. I have a Creation Master exam coming up and zero time for any distractions right now. Smart is not impressed by the service, but Lin Yuan just brushes it off. That exam is no joke. Time is definitely of the essence for everyone. Registration complete. Now, hold still and do not move. The machine whirs to life, identifying every spirit beast in their possession for the tower records. First up, the Genius Beast and the Flowing Cloud Bluebird. Both are bronze grade 1 and normal quality. Nothing too special on the surface. Then there is Mobius, Elite grade 7 and epic quality. Battle record? 0 wins, 0 losses, and 0 draws. A totally fresh start. The staff member nearly chokes in surprise. You are aiming for the top floors with these? I do not even recognize some of these low-level creatures. Smart's eyes light up with pure joy. Really? Does that mean I am basically a one-of-a-kind legend around here after all these years? Lin Yuan plays along with a smile, but secretly, he feels a little bad about how the scan turned out for his team. He originally wanted to bring Lily along, but since Mobius's spirit space counts as its own power, he realized it was unnecessary. Yin Yin wonders when they will finally face the heavy hitters of the Radiance 100 sequence. Lin Yuan tells her to stop dreaming so big. I was just asking, she mutters. The clerk mentions they will need floor 100, though there have been some rare exceptions lately. Honestly, since it is your first time in the Star Tower, you would be better off praying you do not run into those monsters. Lin Yuan asks if he really has a shot at the pros. Yin Yin is already vibrating with pure hype and total excitement for the fight. Inside the waiting room, Lin Yuan is stunned. They can even customize the weather? Now, that is what I call a professional-level arena system. Smart sees their first opponent has 471 matches. This guy is a real veteran. Yin Yin is confused, asking if that's impressive. But Lin Yuan stays calm. On floor 3, this guy probably gets crushed in every match. The screen starts loading. Time of day. Morning. Location. The middle of a vast, empty wilderness. It is the wild prairie with clear skies and a standard arena. No gimmicks here. Lin Yuan shouts, let the battle begin. All right, Smart, you are up first. Let's get that win. Meanwhile, Smart looks like he would rather be anywhere else but in this fight. Watching too much anime, kid? Facing them is an old man with a cane, looking thrilled to have finally found a total rookie. This is perfect. 1 win and I am retiring for the month. Smart turns around and begs Yin Yin to take his place instead. No swaps. You are already out there, so just get it over with. Lin Yuan is not letting him off the hook that easily. The old man summons a massive insect. Don't underestimate the bond between me and my gray armor beetle. Get him. The beetle lunges, but Lin Yuan gives the order. Smart casually swats the bug into the dirt. The old man instantly collapses in tears. Little Chang. Why, you heartless monster? I spent my life raising that bug, and you just crushed him like he was garbage. The drama is real as the old man mourns his fallen insect. Smart sighs. This is exactly why he wanted to switch roles. Lin Yuan tries to explain it is just a simulation, and the beetle is fine. But he is honestly just baffled by the scene. Wait, is that it? That was way easier than I thought. Suddenly, the notification for the second round pops up on the screen. Loading nighttime in the urban ruins. Heavy clouds, and watch out, the buildings will collapse if things get too intense in here. The next opponent is already barking orders. Track it down. Yellow spotted dog. Tusk pig. Aim for the vitals and finish it off. Lin Yuan commands Yin Yin to use sonic piercing. She strikes with lethal precision, taking out the first beast in an instant. The dog is next down in a single hit. The owner cries out, wondering why there is a bronze beast on such a low floor. Lin Yuan does not know how to comfort the guy. He just gives a sheepish wave as his body fades away to the next stage. For the next few rounds, it is Smart's turn again, but he is pouting. He is officially done with these boring matches. We have done 10 rounds, and I haven't even broken a sweat. Lin Yuan promises him that a real challenger is coming soon. He checks the screen, and his eyes widen. Floor 4. This time, the opponent actually has 3 bronze tier beasts ready to go. Opponent profile, Huang Chenglin, 27 years old, a power-type spirit chi professional. Definitely a step up from the others. 3 different pythons? And he isn't even hiding his stats. He must be incredibly confident in his own raw power. Smart is finally hyped up. Finally, a real fight where I can actually do something. Yin Yin chirps in total agreement. Lin Yuan is shocked by their sudden bloodlust. The gate swings open, and the 3 of them step into the arena. Chenglin sneers the moment he sees them arrive. A rookie? And here I thought a real pro was coming. You actually brought a cat and a bird? What is this? A picnic? The trio cannot believe this guy's ego is actually bigger than his giant snakes. And a healer? Chenglin laughs. Is that bird going to make bird's nest soup to heal you while I crush your bones? Lin Yuan coolly reminds him. You talk way too much. I am already set. So can we finally start? He agrees. Fine. I didn't realize a rookie would be so incredibly eager to lose today. I have no time to play house with some amateur. Half my power is enough to finish you. Lin Yuan slides on his glasses. As he suspected, the master's mental state affects the beasts, And this guy is getting incredibly sloppy. He commands Yin Yin to target those snakes with sonic spikes. The bird dives in, closing the distance fast. The spikes strike true, hitting the weak points Lin Yuan spotted. But wait, acid bones blocked it? The villain just laughs. If your cat were fighting, I might be worried. But you turned it into glasses? That tiny bird does not have enough damage to win. He stays calm, already planning his next move. Stop underestimating people. You are about to regret that. Yin Yin dives straight for the acid snake's nose. Chang Lin sneers. So eager to die? Let me help you with that. The fire python erupts. A massive wave of flames surges forward, ready to incinerate everything in its path. He mocks him. Kid, be glad this is a virtual network, or your bird would be buried 6 feet under. Lin Yuan coldly replies, thanks, but worry about your own side. Mobius activates Spirit Lock Space. Yin Yin is suddenly shielded by a surge of power, slicing right through the wall of flames. She strikes hard against the python. It all happens so fast that Chang Lin is left stunned. What on earth? No more holding back, he says. I am going all out now. Lin Yuan summons his spirit lily and triggers the healing. He is finally getting serious. You chose the hard way, kid. Time to take the gloves off for real now. An ice poison python lunges forward. He shouts in panic, Yin Yin, move. Facing 3 giant snakes at once, Lin Yuan feels the pressure. This is bad. Yin Yin is fighting 3 against 1. It is too much, and the healing energy cannot last forever. Zhuang Ming alerts him the analysis of the snake's poison and mist is finally complete. Now he knows exactly how they work. He understands the pattern now. It is time to strike back. He orders Yin Yin to dive straight for the fire python's eyes. Let's take one out. Yin Yin flies right into the fire snake's face. Chung Lin just scoffs at the move. Stupid tricks. Won't work on me. The fire snake ramps up the heat while the acid snake cuts off the exit. A massive fireball is building in its throat. This is the moment. Lin Yuan shouts. Now, Yin Yin, use turbulent flow. Chaos erupts as the attack hits. A spark flies into the green python, causing a massive explosion. Chung Lin watches his beast fall, screaming, You useless piece of trash. Lin Yuan grins. Great job, Yin Yin. That is how you use your brain to win a fight like this. Chang Lin remembers the insults. A loser like you thinks he can actually guard someone as important as Chang Jia? Keep dreaming. Your only value is staying in the low tiers to watch out for small fry who might threaten the young master. He mutters to himself, I cannot lose. There is no way I can lose to this kid. Chang Lin snaps, ordering his fire snake to blast that stupid bird again. He counters instantly. Yin Yin circles the enemy, dodging every blast while keeping a safe, tactical distance from the flames. Yin Yin dances through the fire. Chuangming reports in the fire snake's fatal weak point has been fully identified at last. There it is. He is thrilled. This amateur clearly is not used to controlling 3 beasts at once. One opening is all Lin Yuan needs to take them down. As he orders another turbulent flow, Chang Lin pushes his fire snake to the limit, ordering it to spray non-stop poison flames at maximum power. He tells Yin Yin to get ready. The final strike is coming now. The fire snake opens its massive jaws, and Lin Yuan seizes the moment. Exactly as planned. Sonic spike, right down its throat. Perfect shot. He cheers. But Chang Lin is playing dirty, hiding a sneak attack while shouting, Stop using these cheap little tricks. Fight me head on if you have got the guts. Lin Yuan cannot believe the absolute nerve of this guy's hypocrisy. You are fighting 3 against 1, and you are talking to me about honor? He pulls out the spirit siphoning goldfish. Dark energy flows from the goldfish into Yin Yin. The little bird chirps with pure joy. This power feels incredible. Even Lin Yuan is shocked. He did not realize Spirit Lock was this broken in actual combat. It is like a cheat code. The ground shatters. A massive pillar of ice erupts behind him. Chang Lin gloats. Got you. You walked right into my trap. He refuses to lose. In your dreams. Yin Yin, dodge it. But he is cursing inside his spirit. Energy recovery just got interrupted. His energy is low, and Chung Lin is relentless, sending the ice python to finish the job once and for all. Ice marsh python, kill it. Lin Yuan is stunned. What? The villain just laughs. All is fair in war, kid. He is backed into a corner. There is only one option left, a total gamble. Yin Yin, do it. Use light eruption now. Wings flap, and brilliant light pours down. The cold ice begins to solidify as Yin Yin charges the ice python head first. The snake is hit and crashes down. Lin Yuan is speechless. It did not just evaporate the second that light touched it. The beast vanished into thin air. Kang Lam couldn't believe his eyes. This was impossible. He had come down here specifically to bully newcomers like me. He remembered being called unworthy and started swearing like a madman. You have some skills, kid, but it is too bad for you. You are facing a real creation master today. He ordered his marsh python to strike. I wondered if he was actually a creation master too. His creature hesitated as he forced a brutal, cannibalistic evolution on them right in front of us. One of the snakeheads tried to crawl away in terror, but the ice head bit down hard and consumed it. A bronze rank 3, three-headed naga appeared. It leveled up right there. I wondered if it was still just a bronze rank creature. Its state was way too unstable. That was not a real evolution at all. He bragged about its ancient power, claiming it had finally returned to its true, powerful form. He used a trick to force it back. Time to see if it actually works. This was getting dangerous. My turbulence could not hold back his flames much longer. Chino warned me that Yin Yin was at her limit. Wait. Not yet. Chino, look. The other heads turned on the ice head. He was in total shock. This is my chance. I ordered turbulence on that head, followed by a sonic sting. It hit perfectly. It is over. He collapsed, unable to comprehend his failed experiment. As we left that floor, Chino asked me if we were going to keep fighting. Yin Yin was exhausted. That was too close. We only won because he was too careless. She is tired. Let us cancel the match before we draw any more attention. 20 floors in one day. Not a bad start. Suddenly, the elevator doors opened. A man named Chen Hai asked if I wanted to continue. He saw me cancel. I just smiled and said no thanks. He watched me leave with a very curious look. He reported back that the lower floors were no longer a real threat to them. I knew it. I have to increase my own combat power as fast as possible. I need to focus all my resources on raising Redthorn now. Upgrading my goldfish will finally level up Mobius too. He asked me about my plan. I am sure I will use dragon blood to push it to the next level. Mobius doubted me, asking if I really wanted a goldfish to be my shop brand. I do not have much choice. These elite goldfish are my best sellers. Their evolution is faster in the spirit pool. Just bear with it for a bit. I could feel the overwhelming pressure just by opening the small test tube. This dragon blood is a massive gamble. I really hope this all works out. The dragon lineage is awakening. Endure the pain, little fish. It is the price of power. The sphere turned a deep red. It was finally time. I had to help it. Go. It shot up into the air. Did I actually pull it off? The transformation was incredible. Is it actually going to grow real dragon horns later? A bronze rank dragon type. My new spirit gathering goldfish was finally complete. It was only normal quality, but that new name felt exactly right. The spirit energy was so rich. All three of these exclusive traits are top tier. Boiling spirit chi will turn it into a fountain of energy for my other creatures. I could boost its release speed or focus on its own speed to level up. Or I could pick the spirit mark and store all that energy instead. That mark would be on me. I would control exactly when to release that power. Faster evolution is great, but my spirit space already handles that perfectly. Combining that mark with my lily, that is a mobile health potion combo no one has tried. Let us give this a shot. Who knows? This might just open a legendary path that belongs only to me. How is Mobius doing on your end? He is actually surprised. I did not expect to hit copper rank this fast. The status screen shows Mobius, but its species is still a total mystery. It is copper rank level 1 out of 10. Mystical space attribute. Common quality. But check out this new skill. Pure Land of Bliss. This magical soil born within the Spirit Lock spatial zone can actually stabilize and heal Fae that are on the brink of death. The recovery time varies based on Mobius's level and the rank of the Fae. Suddenly, Mobius starts feeling a bit drowsy. Lin Yuan, I need to go into a deep sleep to heal the internal wounds from our contract. Concerned, he asks, how long will you be out? Should I buy some spiritual materials to help you recover? It refuses. No materials needed, and the timing is uncertain. Just look at the changes around you. And then he realizes this space has expanded massively. The spirit lock pool is twice its original size, easily enough to fit a 5-fortune longevity orchid now. The area is huge now, comparable to a premium shop on the star web. Peering into the distance, Lin Yuan spots a thick, mysterious mist rolling in. Is this the Pure Land of Bliss? Mobius confirms, exactly. This is the Pure Land of Ultimate Bliss. With my current power, any Fae below gold rank, even those on their last breath, can be kept alive in here, at least until they can be fully healed. He thinks to himself. A dying gold rank Fae is usually just sold off as fresh meat. Even a 3-star creation master would not dare guarantee they could save a Fae in that condition. Then Lin Yuan notices that the spiritual energy in the air feels way more concentrated than before. It reveals that the spiritual energy here is 10 times denser than the outside world. His eyes light up. The Pure Land plus 10-fold energy? Does that mean I can save gold rank Fae already? Incredible. At this rate, the shop's inventory is going to be top-tier material. Mobius adds one more thing. It is not over yet. This skill scales with your spiritual power. If you have enough, you can summon the Pure Land into the real world. Hearing this, he immediately understands. So, as long as I activate my spirit chi imprint, I can call forth the Pure Land whenever I want? Mobius is impressed. Lin Yuan, you are sharper than I thought. All of that is definitely possible. Being praised so suddenly makes him a bit bashful. Stop. You are making me blush. But the response is brutally honest. Fine. I will hold the compliments next time. Hey, do not be like that. Just you wait, I might even grind you up to silver rank before you wake up. Before fading away, Mobius leaves him with a wish. Good luck then. The status screen updates. Spirit, Lock, Normal, Tier, Jasmine Lily. It is Copper rank level 1, Common quality. Skill, Recovery. It quickly mends external physical wounds. It also slowly restores vitality. Its exclusive trait is the Recovery Imprint, which stores healing energy, released by the Jasmine Lily daily. The contractor can trigger the imprint to release that stored energy. Next up, Elite Tier Spirit, Gathering Goldfish. Copper rank level 1, Common quality. Its skill, Spirit Injection, restores a chunk of spiritual power instantly, then continues to recover it over time. Its exclusive trait is the Spirit Chi Imprint. The spiritual energy released won't leak into the environment. Instead, it is stored in the mark. This mark is etched onto the host. The host can manually release that stored spiritual power whenever it is needed. Lin Yuan mumbles to himself. To get Mobius to silver rank, I need to lock one more Fae and then grind the whole team up. This level of resource consumption is absolutely insane. It is increasing at an exponential rate. I have got another money sink at home too. Those dozens of Radiance coins for the exotic insects will be gone in a flash. I have got to make money faster. Lin Yuan starts working tirelessly. Customers are flooding in, to the point where even his work robot is starting to feel the pressure. While grinding for cash, he updates a customer. The 5 silk spitting spiders you ordered are ready. I will send them out via express delivery right away. When he hears the news from Smarty, Lin Yuan sighs. You are saying Red Thorn wants to eat high-level spirit beast meat now? It confirms. After finishing the last textbook, I realized that normal spirit meat won't cut it if we want it to reach elite tier. You have been up for days. Are you okay? He splashes some water on his face to wake up. I'm fine. What is a little sleep deprivation? Being young means staying up late. Besides, over the last few days, my control over spiritual energy has become much smoother. My efficiency is only going up from here, but for that high-level meat, I should probably ask Sister Han. He shoots a message to Jia Han. Sis, do you have any high-level spirit beast meat? She replies instantly. Of course. The shop is not selling it publicly, but I can put you in touch with my main supplier. He was just about to reply saying he knew it would be hard to find. If you don't have it, that's fine. I will figure something else out. Getting a response like that leaves Lin Yuan stunned. Talk about a lucky break. Seeing him leave at dawn, Smarty calls out to ask, Lin Yuan, it is so early. Where are you going? He replies. Picking up inventory. Smarty clings to his shoulder, begging to tag along. Let me come too. How do I look in this? It is the cat-style look that is trending this year. I spent forever searching for it online. He is skeptical. Wait a second, are you not supposed to be helping Yin Yin manage the live streaming room? Smarty is not worried at all. Do not worry about her. She is a natural at streaming now. I was bored to death anyway, where else would I get time to surf the web and read? Hearing that, he finally agrees. Their journey comes to a sudden halt when a group of street thugs blocks the way. The leader smirks. Little brother, you look lost. Wandering into the wrong neighborhood, are we? How about I give you a tour? Lin Yuan sighs. He's starting to wonder if Sister Han's recommendations are always this sketchy, or if he's just unlucky. They get led down to the docks, where Lin Yuan tries to keep things professional. I'm here to buy some high-grade spiritual meat. You got the goods? The thugs just laugh it off, playing dumb. Meat? What are you talking about, kid? We run a legit business here, not some shady black market. Is this brat serious? 1 mox. Bronze tier is 20,000 credits a kilo. Silver is 150,000. Can you even afford a single bite? Honestly, their acting is terrible. Lin Yuan can see right through it. The other thugs look like they want to punch their friend for talking way too much. There goes our bonus for the month. One groans. They start whispering, worried that Lin Yuan might actually be an undercover agent sent by the spirit guard. Relax, everyone, Lin Yuan says, trying to calm the tension. Sister Han sent me here. Smarty just watches from the side, whispering about how weird these guys are. These muscleheads are something else. You think name-dropping is enough to get past us? You've got some serious nerve, kid. Don't think we're just gonna take your word for it. Even if we believe you, you're not getting through without passing our little test first. Unless you can survive this, yellow-spotted hound, tear him apart. Lin Yuan doesn't even flinch. He just looks at Smarty. Try to go easy on them, okay? These beasts aren't even elite grade 2 yet, so Smarty isn't exactly worried. He just shrugs as if to say, I'll try my best not to end them. A few flashes of claws in the moonlight, and the hounds are all face down. The thugs are still trying to act tough, though. Don't think this changes anything, even if you win. We aren't letting you in. And besides, you couldn't afford it anyway. Lin Yuan is officially annoyed. These guys are a total waste of time. These thugs are seriously thick-skinned. Finally, the big boss, Lin Tang, shows up to end the chaos. That's enough. I told you idiots to guard the door quietly. Instead, you're out here performing a comedy routine? He looks at Lin Yuan, sounding genuinely embarrassed. My apologies for these morons. Really, I just confirmed your identity with Sister Han. Look, I'm always down for more business, but I'm afraid you showed up a little too late. I only get one shipment of high-grade spiritual meat every month, and the last batch was completely sold out days ago. Lin Yuan knows the struggle. Plenty of high-level professionals need that specific meat to keep their carnivore spirit beasts in peak fighting condition. Lin Tang turns back to glare at his crew, explaining the shortage. And whose fault is it we're out of stock? These three geniuses right here. They were supposed to buy spiritual meat, but they bought high-grade alien beast meat instead. It sounds the same, boss. It's not like humans are eating it. We figured we'd just sell it anyway and play dumb if anyone complained. Who's gonna know the difference, right? The boss looks like he's about to explode. Even your hounds won't touch that toxic garbage. It's so polluted, it's basically a hazard to the environment. You want to sell that to customers? You three should just eat it yourselves. Lin Yuan suddenly speaks up. Wait. Can I buy that alien meat? Lin Tang stares at him, totally confused. Wait, you actually want to buy that stuff? You're not joking, are you? Just so we're clear. No refunds and zero responsibility if things go wrong. Lin Yuan doesn't hesitate. I understand. Let's do the deal. Suddenly, the thugs are his biggest fans. Come back anytime, boss. We'll give you a buy 10, get 1 free deal next time. Smarty is curious, but Lin Yuan has a plan. It's fine. Red Thorn is a creature from an alien rift anyway, so this meat should be perfect. And just like that, Lin Yuan walks away with 3,000 kilograms of high-grade alien beast meat. Talk about an absolute steal. Smarty looks a bit conflicted. Are you really gonna trick Red Thorn into eating this? Lin Yuan just scoffs. It's not tricking, it's being resourceful. He prepares a piece for feeding but feels a sudden wave of worry. Could the corrosive nature of alien insects actually harm Red Thorn? He doesn't even have time to think. Red Thorn grabs the whole basin and dumps it into its mouth, eating like it hasn't seen food in years. Wait, Red Thorn. Stop. It's bad the creature isn't immune to the corrosion. It's starting to take serious damage from the inside out. He moved too fast. Lin Yuan panics, wondering if the healing powers of the Pure Land Lily can even work on a creature from another dimension. But then, Lin Yuan sees it. A strange blue light begins to pulse around Red Thorn. It's not just recovering, it's actually starting to grow. Is it possible it's adapting to the corrosion? But those vines are twisting into a massive, tangled knot. This is getting intense. Smarty points it out immediately. Lin Yuan. Look, it's searching for a brand new evolutionary path. Lin Yuan can't believe his eyes. Then let's push it. Focus on attack power and more vines. Red Thorn smirks is deadly. Massive vines explode outward, successfully adapting to the new power. Lin Yuan is absolutely stunned. This right here is the true, terrifying evolution of the Red Thorn. But then, it suddenly collapses. Lin Yuan panics. What happened? He checks closer and sighs in relief. It's just entering hibernation again. Every time it forces a new evolution based on his commands, it drains a massive amount of its physical energy. It needs the sleep. Still, Just having spiked vines won't be enough to break through the world's strongest defenses. Suddenly, Yin Yin flies over with a piece of paper. Lin Yuan, look, isn't my writing beautiful? He looks at the paper. Yin Yin, is this your signature? She nods proudly. Yeah, I'm making souvenirs. Smarty just rolls his eyes. Who on earth would want a souvenir like that? But Yin Yin is feeling herself today. My top fans, obviously. She's probably thinking of that one mysterious donor who keeps sending 500 credits for no reason at all. Lin Yuan is stunned. Now that is what you call a hardcore fan. Yin Yin is actually killing it as a streamer. She asks Lin Yuan to bring photos to Shaoqi. I bet my signature will be worth a fortune one day. Lin Yuan agrees without hesitation. Genius just heard the news. You are leaving again? Grab your coat and let's get moving then. We have been getting ready for this forever. Genius is shocked. Did you really forget already? Genius checks the data on the screen. The Creation Master exam is finally here. My hard work pays off. A massive shout echoes from the house as they charge toward the legendary Creation Master exam together. At the Balhinia City Association, the giant LED signs are flashing the registration for the upcoming exam. Staff are processing files for the massive crowd. Good luck, everyone. Your bright future starts right here. Ni Yang watches the chaos. Grandfather should really be here in person to cheer on these candidates. Who knows what the old man is busy doing in his office at a time like this? Vice President Ning, a 4-star Creation Master, offers some tea to his guests in the room. His guest does not hold back. Look, Ning, we are not here to play games today. For this year's exam in Balhinia City, I need you to adjust the difficulty of the questions. These two are Old Meng from the Capital University and Old Du from the Royal Association. Ni Yang asks why. They explained that Sikong wanted immediate reforms after returning from the mountains, but we felt that was way too sudden. We need to let things settle down for now. We will officially start the changes next year. Balhinia City was never meant to be the pilot. You agreed to this as vice president. I am a 4-star master. I have some authority. Besides, this is the Moon Empress's wish. She is looking to take on a brand new personal disciple. Old Meng scoffs. The Empress wanted to find talent, not specifically look for a disciple in this exam. If the Moon Empress wants a disciple, she will be extremely picky about who she actually chooses. There is no reason to focus so heavily on just this one specific group of candidates, especially since only Balhinia City is starting this pilot program. Old Du agrees with a nod. Old Meng is right. Whether it is elite families or top academy students, talent is everywhere. Right, Ning? It is true. He thinks to himself that these two old foxes are just impossible to deal with. Genius is thrilled as they fly. I cannot believe we are actually in the air right now. I might end up flying more than Yin Yin soon. Lin Yuan tells him to stay focused. Do not fall off. Genius asks if they will visit Shaoqi first. You have your own plan. You just want to see her, don't you? I will visit only after I pass this exam. He is confident. With me around, we will pass this test with flying colors for sure. He looks around. The facilities here are top tier, and the streets are so incredibly wide. Lin Yuan is not surprised. This is the capital of Balhinia, after all. Genius is thinking of food. I have to remind you, we are here for the exam. Try to focus on the goal. Genius spots some miserable-looking people. Are we at a hospital? Everyone looks so sick and tired. This is the exam site. They are just stressed because the passing rate is incredibly low here. If you fail this, you are banned from taking the exam again for an entire year. Genius notices the crowd is small but fancy. Do not talk nonsense. That is the city lord's office. The sign says the exam hall is ahead. He looks at the line and completely freezes up. This line is way too long. All right, get ready to transform. We need to be fully prepared. Genius asks sadly if other people are allowed to bring their spiritual familiars into the room. Using familiars is perfectly normal for this. That is why I had you memorize all that knowledge. He puts on his glasses. The architecture alone shows just how powerful the Creation Master Association is. Ni Yang directs the students. If you are finished, please leave through this exit in an orderly fashion. Seeing their crushed faces, she realizes the vice president showed absolutely no mercy to them this year. Ni Yang announces that the next candidate needs to prepare their junior certificates for 3 lifestyle spirit professions to submit. Just finish the test, grab your scores, and come back for your papers. But Lin Yuan is stunned. He does not have them. He steps forward awkwardly and asks if the Creation Master Guild allows candidates to take all 3 junior lifestyle exams directly. Ni Yang nods, but inside, she is reeling. Who would actually dare to test their knowledge right in front of the vice president? It is possible, but she reveals that the guild only offers direct exams for the 3 lifestyle professions focused entirely on knowledge: scholar, Fey observer, and spiritual ingredient analyst. Basically, we are talking about the 3 most brutal paths in the whole industry. Lin Yuan locks them in. Ni Yang agrees, telling him to follow her, though she is dying to see how this plays out. That is a lot of confidence. Taking on all 3 at once is bold. He better hope he does not choke. Over at the city administration building, Elder Meng realizes the news has leaked. People are flooding Ling Xiao with visits, claiming social networking. They just want to skip the 3-year wait to jump from 1 star to 2 stars. Elder Du wonders if being so direct with old Ning might backfire and draw way too much unwanted attention to their plans. He brushes it off. You are clearly overthinking this entire thing. Old Ning loves being difficult. Every time he oversees these exams, he happily fails massive groups of people. Elder Du is still worried sick. Still, moving from level 1 to level 2 is incredibly tough. Elder Meng just sighs, noting that is just how the old man is. He loves the craft so much that he expects everyone to be just as obsessed as he is. Catching his eye is nearly impossible. Meanwhile, Ning Shuang leads the way, warning Lin Yuan that the tests here are on a completely different level compared to other guilds. She tries to offer advice, but Lin Yuan cuts her off. No worries, I am set on testing here at the guild. The heavy doors slowly swing open. Inside the examiner lounge, Elder Ning looks up, completely surprised to see them walking in. Why are people chasing my examinees away? I never ask anything outside the curriculum. It is all found within those 300 books. Back in the lounge, Ning Shuang greets him as vice president, but he snaps back. Vice president? Call me Grandpa. She gives a strained laugh. Grandpa, did we not agree to keep our family business and professional work completely separate? Lin Yuan is thinking, wait, is this old man just claiming relatives? But Elder Ning shrugs. What is wrong with my own granddaughter calling me Grandpa? Why worry about rumors? It has gotten to the point where my own granddaughter is afraid to even show me she cares. She grabs his arm affectionately and reminds him that he actually has a candidate standing right there waiting for him. Elder Ning looks over at Lin Yuan. You have some guts, kid. Showing up here for the junior exam? I assume you are prepared. Lin Yuan promises to give it his all. He tells the vice president that if he knows the answer, nothing is truly difficult. Elder Ning smiles. Let us start with a quick warm-up then. Megalodon versus the Leviathan. These two were the ultimate prehistoric ocean kings of the tertiary period, clashing for millions of years. In your opinion, which predator was truly stronger? Ning Shuang turns pale. Is he really using that ancient question again? Scholars in the Star Web have argued over this for 10 years without answers. This is clearly way outside the junior level scope. Should she give this poor guy a hint? She grabs his arm, reminding him that he is the one who specializes in Megalodon research. If you want him to pick the Megalodon, just say it. But Elder Ning cuts her off, demanding that Lin Yuan give his answer. I feel like the answer has been obvious for a long time. Both of them were actually weak. Elder Ning frowns. Weak? Explain yourself. He explains that both of them were eventually eliminated by the process of evolution. Whether it is the Megalodon or the Leviathan, neither of them managed to survive into the modern world. Even if modern sharks and whales show rare ancestral mutations, they are still nothing like the original kings of the ancient ocean. Furthermore, if forcing a Fae to return to its ancestral form, Ni Yang notices Elder Ning is being unusually quiet and attentive. Her grandpa is actually staying silent. He did not even get angry when his favorite shark was called weak. He wants more specific details. All she can do is pray for the kid. This looks like a trap. Her grandpa is notoriously petty when it comes to his Megalodon. Lin Yuan speaks up clearly. During the tertiary period, both the Megalodon and the Leviathan were the absolute peak predators of the sea. They ruled the top of the food chain for so long that they actually caused the evolution of marine life to completely stagnate. That lasted until about 65 million years ago. When the meteor impact triggered a massive natural selection event, it finally opened the door for a brand new era. From a creation master perspective, the Megalodon and Leviathan were powerful for an age, but they were eliminated because they failed to adapt to the drastic environmental changes. In the grand journey of evolution, those legendary kings were actually just the weak ones. Elder Ning claps in genuine praise. Finally, a theory with real depth. Our girl exhales in relief. It looks like the first hurdle is cleared. He instructs her that he will personally take the young man to the 3 knowledge exams himself. He wants to see the true level of today's youth. She turns and gives Lin Yuan a big thumbs up, Nice work. Seeing Elder Ning lead the way personally, the crowd is stunned. Who is this kid getting the VIP treatment from the legend himself? Maybe he's the heir to some elite creator family. Or perhaps a rising star being groomed by the main association. In 10 years, Elder Ning has never done this. As they walk, he warns the boy to listen closely. True scholarship is about attitude and method. But above all else, you must keep a level head. He turns and barks at the crowd to stop gossiping and get back to their studies, or he'll fail them all. Our main character wonders why he's so grumpy. The crowd goes silent. They sit. The papers are out. And the exam begins. His pen moves like lightning. He thanks Smarty. The knowledge is just flowing into his mind like an endless river. Smarty notes, these questions are brutal. Some answers were buried deep in the book's tiny intro sections. Meanwhile, Elder Ning watches. Fast, steady, and composed. This kid's foundation is rock solid. He expects the boy to finish in 2 hours, marking him as a true talent. But 1 hour later, the pen stops. Elder Ning, I'm done. Can I take the creator test now? He's confident Smarty's library was more than enough, but the old man stops him right there. Hold on. You can't take the test today. Lin Yuan is speechless. He can't wrap his head around it. Did I actually fail those basic knowledge tests? Elder Ning shakes his head. It's quite the opposite. The problem is, you did way too well. You just smashed the total score record. By law, I have to report these insane results to the professional association first. So, the creator exam has to wait until tomorrow. Lin Yuan realizes he didn't just pass, he dominated. He mentions he was planning to finish the 1-star exam in just 2 hours to push his limits. 2 hours? Are you trying to skip straight to 2-star? Slow down, kid. Haste makes waste. Wait until tomorrow. Lin Yuan sighs. Even the best plans can't beat fate. Smarty chimed in, suggesting they visit the younger sister instead. It makes sense. Since he can't test today, he might as well check on her. But Elder Ning asks if he's interested in seeing something special. He leads him to a high-security area requiring a keycard. Lin Yuan worries about trespassing, but Elder Ning just waves it off. Don't worry, I am the vice president of this creator association. Around here, I'm the one in charge. The 3 5-star creators won't take the job, so the president's seat stays empty. They reach a massive, roaring pool. The sheer sound of the water creates a crushing pressure that leaves the boy breathless. The old man has a surprise ready. Watch closely, kid. Open your eyes to the real world. His spiritual energy explodes. This aura is just like the legends. This vice president isn't just a creator, he's a true king-class powerhouse. A massive fin cuts through the water. A giant shark leaps out, radiating an overwhelming, terrifying pressure. The old man pats its head. This is my sawtooth whirlpool shark. I've spent years raising him. What do you think? Lin Yuan stares at those teeth. Anything that gets close would be shredded instantly. Smarty is shaking in fear. Master, I'm scared. I want to go home and find Yin Yin right now. Through his special lens, he reads the data. Platinum rank. Legendary quality. Why haven't you evolved him to diamond yet? He stands up to give his answer. It's because you're waiting for the perfect moment to trigger a mutation into the legendary Megalodon, right? Impressive deduction, kid. Now, go grab that item from the workbench for me. Lin Yuan runs to help. Looking at the vials, they're both stunned. This is the blood of a long beast species. His hands are trembling. The stuff he bought was only gold rank, but this is clearly platinum grade. Hundreds of drops. Is he going to reward me with a bottle? Smarty thinks this is what they call supporting the next generation. The old man grabs the essence and tosses it toward the pool. You youngsters are so shaky just holding some gear. 1 drop is 2,000 coins. These vials are worth 2 million. He's just using them as snacks? Elder Ning explains he has no choice. Long beast blood is the only way to satisfy a beast like this. After all, prehistoric megalodons were known for hunting long beasts. Lin Yuan can only watch in total awe. Elder Nin, you really are obsessed with megalodons. But then he gets serious. Lin Yuan, being a creation master, sounds like you and I could do anything. But never forget the weight of that title. The evolution of every living soul follows a strict path. There are always laws to follow. Now go. Get some rest for tomorrow's exam. Lin Yuan nods, thanking the vice president. Outside, Ni Yang greets her grandfather. Finally, they are out. So, what is the deal with this Lin Yuan guy anyway? He might have failed. We will see tomorrow. Elder Nin hands her a task. Oh, and send a letter to City Lord Ling Xiao for me. Check if the Meng and Du families have returned before you send that out, okay? He thinks Lin Yuan is a rare talent, too good to waste. Whether he can soar to the heavens tomorrow depends entirely on his own skill. Genius is waiting. Time to see his sister. But Lin Yuan hesitates, maybe a quick trip to the star web first. Suddenly, his phone rings. Hello, Xiaoqi. I was just thinking about you. What is up? Xiaoqi sounds hurt. Brother, can you come to school? I just got injured during our combat practice session. Injured? Panicked, Lin Yuan sprints toward the school. Hang on, I am coming. He mutters to himself as he runs. An injury? I know the rules. They are never supposed to attack the students directly like that. To hit her, they would have to bypass the Iron Bull's perfect defense and counterattack. How on earth did this happen? He reaches the infirmary in record time. Xiaoqi waves, glad to see her brother. He and Genius check her over. Xiaoqi, where are you hurt? Don't you dare hide it from me. Seriously, no secrets. You are going to need a lot of braised pork to recover. She unwraps her wrist. While my Iron Bull fought a senior, some debris just happened to hit me. Turns out, it was just a stray rock. Lin Yuan sighs. You called me all the way here for a tiny scratch like this? Wait any longer, and it will be fully healed. A stranger enters, saying it is pure bad luck to get hurt with a defense-heavy style like hers. Lin Yuan asks who he is. He was just a spectator who saw the fight and called the school doctor to help me out. Talk about a good Samaritan. Hal J reveals his goal. I came to Purple Thorn City for someone, but I got sidetracked. I want to find the creation master who trained that Iron Bull. I need to see just how talented they are. Lin Yuan gets a bad feeling. Did my gift to my sister expose my true power? He asks how long the training took. Lin Yuan lies, claiming maybe 7 or 8 months. Genius knows the truth. It only took about 7 hours at home. Hao Zhe curses under his breath. Damn, I lost. It would have taken me 2 years. Lin Yuan is confused. This is not what he expected at all. At the city hall, a guard reports. Lord Ling Xiao. A letter from Elder Nin. Ling Xiao nods calmly. The elders Meng and Du just left. Did not the principal see them off? They wanted to keep this whole trip a secret anyway. Listen up. Double the guards at every spatial rift immediately. We need maximum security across all districts. All reservists must be in position within 2 months. Her subordinate asks about the upcoming student selection. With the Radiance 100 selection coming up, should we prioritize the top students from our local Purple Thorn Academy first? Ling Xiao is shocked. Out of 20 seeds, only 5 are locked in, while 34 are still waiting. That is not good. She sees Xiaoqi's profile pain absorption. Keep a close eye on this freshman. If she is good enough, put her on the seed list. But she is only a first year. Should we not wait another year to be sure? She reminds him coldly that time has run out. Our city ranks 5th in economy, yet only 3 of ours made the Radiance 100. This is a complete disaster for our reputation. Progress has stalled for 2 years. If this continues, the subordinate salutes, fully understanding the gravity of the situation. The city lord is getting more decisive lately. It is hard to blame her for being so anxious though. If the Morning Star had not suddenly retired 2 years ago, things might be different. Meanwhile, you and I see how Zay is still chatting away with our main character. Honestly, I came here for 2 reasons. First, I am looking for someone. Looking for a teacher here? He mentions an old friend who was supposed to be recovering. With his skills, being a teacher here would be easy. Xiaoqi pouts as he looking down on her school staff. Lin Yuan calms her down. Don't worry. So, what is the second reason? Not an old friend this time, but the singer of my dreams. The absolute wildflower of this messy era. He is totally speechless. An online singer? Chuchi suddenly remembers seeing plenty of students live streaming around the campus lately. What is his name? Maybe I actually know him. He mentions the name Sparrow Voice, but she just shakes her head. Not from my school. Then, Lin Yuan finally believes it. Yin Yin's live stream actually has viewers. Even Smarty is lost in deep thought over this one. What would happen if he found out Yin Yin was just a bird? Hao Zhe looks a little disappointed by the news. Guess the person is not here, but talking was fun. Fate brought us together today. Until next time, goodbye. He checks his phone. This kid is genuinely interesting. He has some serious potential as a creator, especially with those unique nurturing ideas. At this rate, the chance of Long Tao becoming a disciple of the Moon Empress is not going to be easy. Hao Zi makes a quick call to someone. Still no sign of Lu Jie in the royal capital. This is a problem. Healing his mental trauma will simply take time. Meanwhile, Chu Chi asks, Big brother, when are you finally getting a girlfriend for me? Lin Yuan laughs awkwardly. Why bring that up now? Anyway, here is a little gift for you. It is from Yin Yin. She looks a bit suspicious. It is Yin Yin's autograph. He says it is definitely going to be worth a lot one day. He cannot tell her this is actually Sparrow Voice's signature. Chu Chi beams. Really? I will definitely keep it safe forever. She is so curious. Why are you in the capital anyway? You showed up the moment I got hurt. Are you buying stock? Lin Yuan finally drops the news. Didn't I tell you I was planning to take the creator exam? Chu Chi is totally stunned. You are taking it this year? So fast? He points ahead. I feel ready, so I might as well just go for it. There is a restaurant. Let's eat and talk. She realizes she forgot dinner. As they sit, Lin Yuan asks her a few questions. So, how is that Iron Bull Rhino working out for you? What kind of evolution path should we look at next? It is great, but thinking about it makes me so mad. She vents about her school life. Her classmates gave her a nickname, Big Iron Bull. Lin Yuan is fuming. How dare they be so rude to his sister? Smarty agrees. Still not as good as the name I thought of. The Iron Bull Princess. Lin Yuan sighs. At least it is better than his guess. The Iron Bucket. Dinner is finally over, and she is happy. So good. We only had fish head soup on holidays before. He tells her not to save, just spend the money. To boost the rhino's defense and power, you need to feed it a strict diet of various high-quality metals. He transfers more money and a silver tier blue ivy. Do not be stingy with the resources, all right? Use them well. Silver tier? Chu Chi cannot believe their family shop has such high-quality stock now. Is their business really doing that well? She checks her account balance and gasps. Are we rich now? Lin Yuan just smiles from behind. You could say that. If that is the case, I know exactly where I want to go to pick my next spirit. She leads him away. The Treasure Pavilion. This is the most prestigious and famous auction house in the entire royal capital. Isn't it? I have always wanted to come here, but the prices used to terrify me. Now, I am walking tall and confident. Lin Yuan swipes his card. Good. Maybe we will actually find the perfect second spirit for you in here today. Just the first floor for now. Once I pass the exam tomorrow, every floor will be open to us. Chu Chi is fine with that. She is just happy to be here. Look. That little white fox over there. It is a two-tailed snow ferret. A rare ice-type attacker. But it does not really fit your combat style. She hesitates for a second. But it is so cute. Smarty thinks he is cuter because he has more tails. How much for this snow ferret? Lin Yuan checks the price tag. 1,100 radiance coins. Time to say goodbye. We might be in the same room, but we definitely live in two different worlds. Lin Yuan feels a bit guilty. He should have awakened his powers much sooner than this. Suddenly, Lin Yuan spots a masked figure carrying some cocoons. Wait, could those actually be blue flash butterfly cocoons? If it evolves, it becomes the legendary blue light goddess butterfly, one of the top 10 most beautiful spirits. An absolute treasure. Even Smarty recognizes it as the 6th most beautiful spirit in the entire world. It is just a cocoon for now, Lin Yuan notes, keeping his cool. Evolving it takes countless complex steps. Smarty is confident, but you can do it, right? Are you giving it to her? A gift? No. Lin Yuan is actually after that specific silence powder skill belonging to the blue flash butterfly. It is a rare mystical type ability. Once hit, the enemy spirit cannot use any of its skills at all. Now, it all makes sense. I couldn't believe it. Most winged insects went extinct during the Spirit Chi awakening. Yet this guy found 4 rare butterfly cocoons? A total miracle. But these 2 girls nearby, they were actually mocking the shop because of how he was dressed. As if wearing rags meant he had nothing worth buying. I just sighed looking at them. We are only on the first floor. Is there really a need to dress that loud? Besides, they are not buying the man, so why do they care what he wears? Finally, Lu Ji had enough and looked at them with a cold stare. These are butterfly cocoons. If you actually want them, give me 120 glory coins and take the lot. My heart skipped a beat. 120 coins? That is a steal. My senses were screaming, if those are blue flash butterflies, he is practically giving them away. But there is a catch. Buying cocoons is like opening a blind box. Even the seller cannot guarantee what is actually inside. Naturally, the girls started shrieking. A treasure? Please. They thought the price was insane for some old cocoons. They kept going, claiming other shops sell these for way less. 30 glory coins each? They were convinced it was a total ripoff. They mocked him, asking if a bronze tier fey was going to pop out. After all, these things are usually buried deep in the endless forest. They pointed at his tattered cloak, calling him a fraud. No way, a guy like him survived the deep forest, right? They were about to call security on him. My sister, Chu Chi, leaned in, wondering what all the drama was about. If they were not going to buy them, I would. I will take all 4, I said firmly. The manager, Li Hua, looked at me in pure shock. She tried to stop me, insisting they were fakes. Kid, did you not hear me? These things are just garbage. I knew better. This shop has a solid reputation. They do not stock fakes. I stepped up to Lu Ji to close the deal. He did not say a word. He just stared for a second and then brushed right past me. Li Hua started laughing her head off. See? He is running away because he is a fraud. Told you so. But then, he stopped and turned back. He told me to come back tomorrow at this time. He would prove they came from the endless forest. Chu Chi asked what just happened, but I just smiled and told her it was fine. Time for us to head out. She was in high spirits as we left. Today was wild, brother. Good luck on your exam tomorrow. I told her to trust me. Meanwhile, Li Hua was fuming. I had ruined her chance to lowball the seller. Her daughter, Chen Ling, tried to calm her down. She promised to buy her something better once she passed the Creation Master exam. Next morning, I was at the guild, yawning my head off. My Fei, genius, noticed immediately. He asked if I had slept poorly. I denied it, but honestly, my mind was still stuck on those cocoons. Then I saw her. Li Hua. She sneered, shocked that a nobody like me was actually a candidate. Chen Ling was acting like she had already won, boasting about her rare materials and family background. She was so full of herself, wondering which lucky Fei she would grace with an upgrade today. Elder Ning's voice boomed out, announcing the rules. Private rooms, no distractions. Perfect. This was good. I could work in peace, but I still had to be careful not to reveal my true power. We were called in one by one. I could feel Elder Ning watching me, wondering if I was the real deal. He wanted to see if I would put his recommendation letter to good use. The pressure was definitely on. Suddenly, Ling Xiao showed up, asking if she was too late to see the action. Elder Ning told her the last batch was already in. She could not cheer for them, but at least she could not scare them either. She laughed it off and asked what kind of nightmare the elder had cooked up for the exam this time. He just chuckled. He claimed he was not a monster. It was just a simple little creature. Just some iron-headed weasels. Nothing to worry about, right? Ling Xiao was stunned. Those things are the worst, stubborn, aggressive, and incredibly timid. A nightmare to train. He looked quite proud of himself. Meanwhile, in the exam rooms, Chen Ling was already hitting a wall. Total chaos. The weasels would not eat, and some students were literally trying to pry their mouths open. One guy was celebrating, though. He had actually studied how to handle these difficult creatures. In my room, I focused. I expected the weasel to bolt, but it just sat there, waiting for me. Genius noted it was surprisingly well behaved. Outside, Ni Yang asked his grandpa why these weasels were so hard to level up. Ling Xiao explained that their temper was only half the battle. Their eating habits are the real nightmare. If you do not use the exact bait they like, they will not take the evolution materials, period. Compared to previous years, this was easily the most brutal test they had ever seen. Old Man Ning has his reasons. He has to satisfy those other picky masters, after all. But look at her hesitation. Is our candidate about to hit a massive wall? They have already used every single spiritual booster listed in the manual, yet nothing is happening. Seeing his little companion holding the cup, Lin Yuan cheers him on. Smart move. It is going to make this process way faster. And yep, this fruit is definitely his favorite. Now, all that is left is to mix the sharp pine needles with that heavy iron ore and feed it to him. 30 minutes later, Old Man Ning checks in on the city lord. Why so anxious, Your Excellency? I have total confidence in this kid. She scoffs, saying no matter how confident he is, they won't be out yet. There is too much city business to handle. But then, the door slowly creaks open. Lang Tu turns her head immediately. Ning is floored. The kid is already out? It has not even been 1 hour yet. Could the concoction have failed? Lin Yuan just flashes a bright smile. No way, Old Man Ning. Not a chance. I am finished with the exam. Actually, I would like to take the 2-star creator test right now. Lang Tu's speechless. Under an hour to evolve a chisel-headed ferret? Unheard of. Ning just laughs. So, what do you think of my eye for talent now? My scouting skills are top-notch, right? Look at those stats. A bronze grade 1 chisel-headed ferret. Fully evolved. She starts reflecting. His theory scores were through the roof, and now his practical talent is looking just as monstrous. But here is the thing. Lang Tu speaks up, acknowledging that he is technically a 1-star creator now. She wants to double-check. Are you sure you want to jump straight into the 2-star assessment? Lin Yuan gulps. Talk about intense pressure. Ning tells him to relax. She is just the city lord, so just tell her the truth. No need to be scared. His eyes widen. Wait, she is the legendary city lord Lang Tu? The hero who once cleared the spatial rift all by herself? No wonder the 2-star exam is such a huge deal to her. Lin Yuan keeps his cool and gives her his word. Do not worry, City Lord. I will start the 2-star creator exam immediately. Lang Tu signals her subordinates. Fine then, take him to the old independent cultivation room. Everything will be ready for you. Ni Yang watches him go and cannot help but ask, is the 2-star exam really that difficult? Vice President, now, you and I need to see why. He explains that the 1-star exam is just the basic entry level of becoming a creator. It is mostly just leveling up spirits. In the past, there was not even a time limit as long as you finished the evolution. Some people even brute force it with expensive high-grade materials. After all, a rich family is considered part of a creator's strength. By the way, call me Grandpa. Lang Tu jumps back into the conversation. Those people usually peak at 1 star. The 2-star exam is a whole different beast. It is about a spirit's quality and origin. Most think quality is just a minor stat, but it is actually what determines a spirit's absolute ceiling. Old man Ning, you are probably setting the same content as before, right? 4 hours on the clock. He has to evolve an elite spirit from normal to epic quality before the incense burns out, while also healing a mangled bronze-level beast. Lang Tu is stunned. What? You are using the same insane difficulty as previous years? If that is the case, but Ning just smiles. It is a total origin injury. Suddenly, a heavy silence fills the room. Lang Tu grabs him by the collar and yells, "You old fossil. Why don't you just ask the kid to bring the dead back to life?" He says it is the only way to satisfy those other masters. We have to keep our standards sky high. Besides, the stricter we are now, the better our chances when we face the Moon Empress. Right? Ni Yang knows an origin injury is a death sentence. Most creators would quit on the spot. Even with treatment, the creature's condition could turn critical at any moment. While everyone else is panicking, Lin Yuan is actually feeling pretty chill about the whole thing. Nice. I thought this would be a lot harder. Turns out, the spirit I need to upgrade is just a lily. He knows this one like the back of his hand. But his companion, Smarty, reminds him he still has that brutal healing task to finish. The stats pop up a bronze grade 1 arrow crab. He takes a look and winces. Yeah, this is not looking good at all. Aside from his iron bowl, he has almost zero experience diagnosing sick spirits. This is going to be tough. He needs to find the source of the pain. One touch, and the shell starts trembling. Smarty quickly finishes the preliminary analysis. Look at this. He sees the internal damage and gasps. What? There is only one visible crack on the outside, but the inside is completely shattered. He needs to move fast, but his hands are just too slow. At this rate, it will take the full 4 hours just for this one. If he adds the time needed for the Lily upgrade, he is going to blow right past the deadline. Time to get creative. He combines the spirit-sucking goldfish with the Lily to boost the recovery speed. Finally, the crab looks healthy again. Lin Yuan is stoked. The results are instant. But suddenly, the spirit starts foaming and shaking violently. Stick with me, because this is about to get wild. Lin Yuan's spirit beast is crashing fast. Its life signs are bottoming out. He's racking his brain. If he doesn't stabilize it now, this whole exam is going to fail. Suddenly, a spark of genius. He decides to activate Blissful Pure Land to buy himself some precious time. It's working. Lin Yuan finally realizes the truth. The shell was recovering so fast, it started crushing the internal organs. A damaged spirit beast can't survive. He has to prioritize healing those internal organs first. It'll take longer. But as a creator, a life is worth more than a clock. Meanwhile, the other failed candidates are already leaving. They're all complaining. Jumping straight from 1 star to 2 star in a single attempt? Talk about an impossible challenge. Unless a miracle falls from the sky, most of us can't even pass the 1-star test. Ling Xiao is stressing out. The 4-hour limit is almost up, and there's still no sign of him. Elder Ning is chill, though. He says a true genius should have wrapped this up in 2 hours. But what if he fails? Simple, it just means he didn't have enough talent. Ling Xiao is fuming. She can't believe this old man is so cold toward his own recommendation. Well, this is about the Moon Empress choosing a disciple after all. Being strict is necessary for any creator. The assistant checks the clock. 4 hours are officially up. City Lord. She's ready to leave in disappointment. But then Lin Yuan's voice rings out. I'm finally finished. He pops out just in time. He chose the slow road to ensure no permanent damage was left behind. Results are in. A mythic quality lily. Ling Xiao is floored. This kid is a total natural at this. Finishing such a brutal exam in under 4 hours is absolutely insane. Elder Ning will have to hand over that 2-star badge personally. But Lin Yuan stays humble. He knows he barely made it. Thank goodness his skill could speed up the spiritual healing right at the end. Even Elder Ning is impressed. Look, the spirit beast is so grateful it's offering its life core stone as a gift. Lin Yuan accepts the rare treasure and tucks it away safely. The officials are stunned. This kid actually figured out how to balance the growth and internal pressure? Pure genius. Elder Ning proudly pins the new medal onto Lin Yuan's chest. You are now a 2-star creator. Wear this and help protect the peace of the Radiance Federation. Keep that badge on you at all times. It's going to make your life much easier. Ling Xiao raises a glass. To our newest star. Who knew this city held such young talent? He's totally confused. Wait, we're in the middle of a ceremony hall. Where did the city lord even get that wine? She's not done yet. She places a special card into his hand. It's a secondary star web card for creators. Perfect, since his first 2 are for his shop. And a key. The city is giving you a house. Use it for living or business. It's your choice. Lin Yuan's eyes light up. A free house? These benefits are incredible. Elder Ning laughs. This is just the basic package. But Ling Xiao adds that escorts are next on the list. She's a bit drunk. So Elder Ning just has the guards take her away to rest. She's still shouting as they drag her off. Elder Ning hands over 2 protector medals instead. These protector rolls actually date back to the early pioneer days. Back then, exploration was deadly, so creators needed muscle. In exchange for evolution help, these fighters protected them like family. Over time, this tradition evolved into the official escort system. These medals mean the Federation recognizes your right to own 2 high-level protectors of your own. Even top masters are just protectors? Lin Yuan's phone rings the moment he leaves the room. No party for me, he says. I need to get ready for the 100-sequence competition. Your success is enough. He's off to the treasure pavilion. His companion asks why he didn't call his sister. She's only in 10th grade, but aiming for the top. I can't let this distract her from her training. Genius knows she'd want to celebrate. Suddenly, a stranger approaches him out of the blue. Need a guide, Master Creator? Lin Yuan politely declines. He's already got an appointment with the seller. Man, service standards sure change fast around here. But wait, what's all this noise? A crowd's gathering over something. My master is doing you a huge favor by even looking at your certificates. How dare you say you're busy? Did you sign a contract or take a deposit? Tran Chi's clearly looking for a fight. I'm a 1-star creator. Buying your cocoons is a privilege. His wife agrees, while Hai Hao grabs the seller's collar. I already told you. The appointment isn't for 2 hours. If they don't show up then, we'll talk later. The goon raises a fist. Who do you think you are, making my master wait? You're definitely asking for a beating. Suddenly, Lin Yuan steps in and grabs his wrist. Hey, don't blame him. He's actually waiting for me. The bully freezes. A 2-star creator? The crowd loses it. He's so young. Is that even possible? Talk about a bright future. I've never seen a 2-star this young. Lin Yuan realizes just how much weight his title carries. Tran Chi bows instantly. Forgive me, great 2-star creator. My humble eyes failed to recognize your greatness. Please, have mercy on my guard's rudeness. He didn't know who he was dealing with, sir. Our main character plays it cool. No harm done. The bully's kid asks for a gift, but gets dragged away instead. Fail the exam and you want a gift? Let's go. Lu Qiet turns to Lin Yuan, ready to prove his goods are real. Lin Yuan stops him. No need. He asks the staff for a private room on the 3rd floor instead. As the staff agrees, Lin Yuan realizes this seller is definitely more than meets the eye. Time for a little investigation. They're led into a private room to talk freely. Let's see what's really going on. Lin Yuan stunned. Even the decorative plants are silver grade? That's when Lu Qiet finally reveals his spirit creature. Check this out. Lin Yuan's jaw drops. It's a source organism. Specifically, a mother insect, a living breeding machine. Every time it levels up, the creature becomes even more terrifying. It consumes an insect, copies its traits, and produces an entire army of clones. Truly a cheat-level ability. Now it makes sense how he found so many rare cocoons at once. This guy's a powerhouse. But there's a catch. The mother's core is shattered. It's dying. Normal potions won't work on a source organism like this. No wonder he looks so exhausted. This thing is literally draining his life. Then, Lu Qiet makes a request. Just touch the cocoon. You'll see exactly how I found these in the endless forest. Lin Yuan tries it. A mental type. But wait, how could he survive the endless forest alone? Something's not right. Look at that masked man. He feels the spiritual surge. The mother insect is at her limit, and they're both suffering through the pain together. He's desperate. Lin Yuan decides to help. First step, stabilize the mother's condition before it's too late. As the energy calms down, Lin Yuan breathes a sigh of relief. It's working. The crisis is averted for now. Lu Qiet is shocked. Can this kid really heal her? Someone once told him his mother insect was beyond saving. The only cure is the purest spirit qi, completely free of medicinal properties. Almost impossible to find, unless you find a god-tier master. It's a death sentence. Or so he thought. Lu Qiet's mind is racing. Could Lin Yuan really produce that legendary pure energy you and I have heard about? Lin Yuan finally relaxes. It's stable. But then, the seller speaks up. I have something to tell you. He removes the mask. I'm Lu Qiet, 27. A B-rank fighter with a platinum grade, epic quality mother insect. Lin Yuan's head spins. 27? A B-rank combatant? That's insane for his age. There's more. 2 years ago, I was number 39 of the Radiance 100. They called me the Heart of Insects. The legend. The hero who held Han Suang City alone before vanishing. His name was erased from the rankings. Suddenly, Lu Qiet drops to one knee. I swear upon my will rune to serve 2-star creator Lin Yuan as his loyal guardian. If I break this oath, let the heavens strike me down and my spirit qi vanish forever. Light erupts as the bond forms. Lin Yuan tries to stop him, but a surge of energy hits his chest. It's too late. The master-servant contract is sealed. Lu Qiet forced his hand to make sure it stuck. Seriously? You used a will rune oath? One mistake and you'll lose your powers forever. Why go that far? Lin Yuan is baffled. What could drive a legendary warrior to such a desperate, final decision? He begs for help. Please, save my mother insect. I have nothing else to offer but my life as your shield. Lin Yuan explains that he would have helped even without the protection deal. But Lu Ji, this guy lives by a strict code. Everything has a price. You can really feel his pride. He refuses to take a single favor for free. Lin Yuan is confused. Why bet your whole life on a stranger? Lu Ji just stares back, remembering how everyone else had already given up on him. People told him that even if the Great Lord could not fix it, maybe some hidden genius in the Federation could. But if the top masters failed, what chance did he have? Everyone else just turned him away, leaving him in total despair. Some were even terrified. Pure spiritual energy with no medicinal side effects? That is unheard of. It sounds like a total fairy tale. Honestly, they thought it was absolutely impossible. Another expert warned him to let it go. Saving that insect queen would cost too much. Why stay so obsessed with a broken creature? Even the top elites couldn't help him. So when Lin Yuan actually stepped up, that's when Lu Jie knew his life was worth the bet. Lu Ji officially declares his vow. From now on, he is the sword in his young master's hand and the shield standing before him. Our main character is feeling a bit awkward. Meanwhile, the staff nearby are whispering. Who exactly are these two? One of them is a newly promoted, incredibly wealthy 2-star creation master. Think of the riches he must have. The other is a mystery. Higher-ups gave him a free pass to stay here. Maybe he is just some lucky descendant of a fallen noble family. They assume he's just being pampered. Lu Ji steps out, calling Lin Yuan young master as he leads the way. Lin Yuan just smiles. Honestly, if you asked me to fix the queen normally, I still would have done it anyway. But Lu Jie is a man of principle. He tells him not to joke. The title young master is really making Lin Yuan sweat. He tries to stop him, but the habit is already locked in. Lu Jie just replies with another yes, young master. Before leaving, Lu Ji mentions he has business to finish. He can't head home yet, and he needs 120 glory coins for cocoons. Lin Yuan is stunned. Wait, you're my guard now and I still don't get a discount? Lu Ji is firm. Business is business. Our hero is totally helpless against this logic. Smarty tells him to stop being so cheap. You have a legendary guard now. Let's go tell Yin Yin the good news. They finally make it home. Hey, Yin Yin, we are back. But Yin Yin flies out in a total panic. Lin Yuan, help. You need to go check on Red Thorn in the backyard right now. When he sees the massive change, his jaw drops. No way. How did it get this big already? A tentacle reaches out, making Smarty nervous. But Lin Yuan just reaches back. Don't worry, Smarty. It's fine. Red Thorn is just acting like a spoiled pet. He pats the massive vine, trying to calm it down. Okay, Okay, I know you're happy. Smarty isn't convinced. It looks more like it wants to eat you. Yin Yin mentions a special delivery arrived earlier. A delivery? Lin Yuan is confused. I didn't order any new stock recently. It turns out, Sister Shin sent a gift. 3 injured spirit creatures to celebrate his promotion to 2-star creation master. She really is thoughtful. It makes sense. Once you register as a creation master, your data is linked directly to your Star Web identity. His shop now officially lists a 2-star master on site. He'll need a secondary ID for any secret moves from now on. Let's see what else Sister Shin wrote. A note about the creature she sent. A horn-speed spirit on its deathbed. Discounted to 100 glory coins. Wait, this thing is already silver rank? He checks the beast. No surface wounds, but the internal damage is a nightmare. Its organs are completely out of place. It has 5 hours left, max. He uses the Pure Land skill to stabilize its breathing first. Lin Yuan tells Yin Yin to open the other 2 crates. When the lid pops, the bird is totally shocked. What on earth? Is this just a pile of dry firewood? Lin Yuan finds another note. Gold rank plant. Extremely damaged. It is a sunwood. Discounted to 300 glory coins. Yin Yin tells the others to be careful. Smarty grabs a magnifying glass to check it out. It looks completely burnt black. It is not just firewood. The core is gone, but there is still a tiny spark of life. It looks like a special cinnamon tree. The data screen confirms it. Cinnabar, sweet osmanthus. Gold rank 4. Wood type. Quality level is perfect. It has the osmanthus scent skill to clear fatigue and the fallen flowers skill. It actually blooms all year round. Those fallen flowers can wipe out toxins, and the buds can even heal spiritual damage. Then there is the spirit of osmanthus. It can naturally resist and cancel out deadly curses and hexes. Its exclusive trait? Detox and evil expelling. It removes incurable poisons and breaks high-level mental curses. Talk about a legendary find. Man, he is absolutely thrilled right now. This isn't just a lucky cinnamon tree. It's a cinnabar cinnamon with perfect skills. It is the ultimate counter to poisons, even capable of erasing mental toxins completely. Even the most stubborn curses and difficult seal techniques do not stand a chance against its purifying power. Smart calls out to Lin Yuan, admitting he cannot open this final box alone. A note says they detected gold-grade fluctuations but could not identify it, so it is a bonus gift. Now that you are back, just give me a second to open it. Lin Yuan is stunned by what he sees. The final item is a vermilion jade dew cinnamon, an antelope type of the grass element at gold grade level 8, with flawless quality. He realizes it is a treasure that boosts mental power. Though it only bears fruit at platinum grade, it is already so close to reaching that level. Over at Jia Xing's shop, an employee asks her nervously, "Boss, he is a certified 2-star creation master now. Sending those unsold leftovers as gifts? Do you really think he is actually going to accept them?" He corrects her, saying those are not leftovers, but items she purposefully held back for him. The employee whispers that the boss did not even know what those items were. As for the first one, people said it was only fit for the butcher shop. Upon getting a message, Jia Xin announces his arrival. Knowing Lin Yuan is here, she personally goes out to welcome him. She greets him with a massive smile, asking if this is their brand new 2-star creation master. "Come in, sit down. This is high-grade spiritual tea I just brought back from the royal capital. You have got to try some." Then she asks if he received her gifts. Lin Yuan replies that he is very happy with them, but notes she is being a bit mysterious about her true intentions. "Sister Jia Xin, if you need something, just say it." Seeing his directness, she stops beating around the bush. She knows he stocks rare spirits and asks if she can source her shop inventory directly from him. Hearing this request, Lin Yuan frowns slightly as he thinks it over. It really was about the inventory. Without any hesitation, Lin Yuan immediately agrees to her proposal. Why not? Surprised by his quick answer, she asks if he is really that decisive. Lin Yuan just gives her a friendly smile as he continues the conversation. "Since you have been so sincere with me, I cannot let you lose out here, but supply is limited. I can only provide 200 elite-grade spirit siphoning goldfish per month, and only 50 pots of bronze-grade Qing Luo." Her eyes start sparkling with pure excitement as she hears his offer, responding immediately. "Deal. I will pay retail price plus 3%. You are doing me a massive favor here. Without a creation master, 3-star status was our limit, but now we have a shot at becoming a 4-star shop." Hearing her excitement, Lin Yuan tells her straight away, "If you are aiming for 4 stars this year, I will try to provide 20 Elite 5 Blessing Longevity Goldfish and 20 Silver Grade Xing Luo next month. Internally, Lin Yuan knows higher upgrades for the Mobius core are basically a money pit. He needs to secure this steady stream of income right now. When she hears about the 20 rare goldfish, Jia Xin's jaw drops in utter disbelief. 20 of them? No way. She actually stumbles backward from the shock. But luckily, her assistant is right there to catch her. Hang in there, boss. Jia Xin rubs her forehead, her mind racing with one thought. The creation master backing this kid is definitely not just 3-star. They must be 4-star or even higher. 3 days later, Lin Yuan is hard at work. Shovel in hand, he wipes sweat from his brow, muttering that this many spirit stones should provide enough aura. I just wonder how much longer Mobius will remain in this deep slumber. Shovel on his shoulder, he looks over at the wind speed swift spirit. He smirks, noting the aura and herbal treatment made it look much better. I think it is time to try some standard healing methods on it. With that, Lin Yuan reaches out and begins channeling his power into the wind speed swift spirit. He mutters to himself that treating the internal foundation first is the best way to restore its vital energy. The healing efficiency is incredible. And now, you and I are about to see the second act. As he speaks, the spirit creature begins to transform, its inner power suddenly erupting. Lin Yuan uses his vision to inspect the updated status screen. It is a gold grade level 1 wind speed swift spirit from the antelope family. It is a wind element creature of elite quality with the powerful ram skill. It uses its horns to bash enemies or fires sharp air blades from a distance to tear through targets using the wind edge skill. The power of the wind clings to its body, creating a protective shield of wind. Its final move, Storm Sword Strike, summons a wide-range tempest filled with energy sharp enough to cut through steel. Time for some massive carpet bombing damage. This is the specialty of the Swift Wind Spirit. By manipulating the air, it can supercharge the flow and speed up every single wind skill. Right now, a brilliant blue aura is completely enveloping the Swift Wind Spirit's entire body. Lin Yuan can't help but be impressed. This evolution path is wild. Sister Xin really is a legend. He even managed to gather all those rare evolution materials in just a single day. The Swift Wind Spirit has ditched melee combat entirely to become a pure area of effect monster. That breakthrough just shattered his limits as a rank C spirit professional. Lin Yuan smiles, feeling the power. Who would have thought? Only 6 months ago, he couldn't even use spirit chi to help his pets. After gathering his energy, Lin Yuan presents a piece of green ivy to his Swift Wind Spirit. He tells it, "Great work lately. Here's your reward. Stay here and rest for a few more days." After feeding the spirit, he turns to leave. A new plan is already forming in his head. With his boosted spirit chi and the Pure Land's help, healing the Jade Dew will be easy. Cut to the house. Lin Yuan heads inside, but he is not expecting what happens next. Lin Yuan's jaw drops. There's Lu Ji, looking all sharp, carefully grooming Yin Yin while counting out loud. 99, 100, done. Grooming's over for today, but get ready for some special ointments later. Lin Yuan is totally speechless. He thinks Lu Jie is taking this whole butler role way too seriously. It feels more intense at home than it does outside. Suddenly, Lu Jie spots him. "Master, finished training?" Caught off guard, Lin Yuan just laughs nervously. "Yeah, I'm all done." Lu Ji continues, "Master, your spirit pet is adorable. Its intelligence is way beyond any of its kind. Smarty is sitting in the tub, perfectly groomed and looking like $1,000,000. But poor Smarty is just frozen stiff, thinking, the pressure is real. I can't even move." Then Luigi points toward a grumpy red thorn. "But this plant? It is being a bit rebellious. Based on my math, your current business size and profits just don't match up anymore. To keep the shop healthy, we need to scale up our production as fast as possible." Lin Yuan feels a bit awkward. "Lu Jie, you really don't have to try this hard to impress me. I promised I would help restore your insect queen. And I am a man of my word." Lu Jie just shakes his head. "Don't say another word, master. I have my own set of principles." Seeing how stubborn he is, Lin Yuan sighs. "All right then, have it your way. Summon the insect queen. Let me see how long it will take to fix her up." Looking at the spirit, Lin Yuan asks, "You gave up the rankings for 2 years for her, right? Getting kicked off the leaderboards like that? You can't be okay with how things ended." Lu Ji looks down, gritting his teeth. "Of course I am not okay with it." Lin Yuan pats his shoulder with a grin. "If you're not happy, then get back up and show them." Without wasting time, he reaches out, sending his power directly into the insect queen's body. His energy flows inside, beginning the intense process of stitching her broken spirit back together. She cries out in pain, but Lin Yuan just looks at Lu Ji. It is working. Her core is reacting. Keep her with me. In 2 or 3 months, she will be back to full strength. In his head, he's confident. With the Pure Lands boost, this is definitely possible. Overwhelmed, Lu Ji exclaims, "Thank you. I will follow you through hell or high water." Lin Yuan stops him right there. No need for the drama. By the way, how well do you know the capital? Lu Ji blinks in surprise. Master, are you planning on heading straight to the royal capital? Lin Yuan just smiles. Well, I have been thinking about that expansion plan you mentioned. Exactly. The royal capital is the heart of the whole federation. It is the place to be. It is 4 times the size of this city. The resources and opportunities there are on a whole different level. Lu Ji looks at him, totally hyped, but then asks, wait, but what about the housing prices? Didn't I get rewarded with a shop in Zhejian City? After passing that exam, I'll sell it to buy space in the royal capital. Can you go check things out first? Lu Ji agrees instantly. No problem. I lived there for 8 years and know it perfectly. Now, you and I know our main character just wants space. Location? He isn't too picky. Knowing the plan, Lu Ji wasted no time and immediately headed out for the capital. But of course, he makes sure to say a respectful goodbye before he leaves. I'm heading out now. See you in the royal capital. Lin Yuan waves him off. Once he is gone, Yin Yin flies over, asking if they are really moving. Even Smart can't help but ask if Lin Yuan is serious about the royal capital. Lin Yuan confirms it. The big city offers better opportunities to grow and learn. After all, suddenly, a ringing phone cuts their little conversation short. A random number? Maybe it's a new customer. Hello? Who am I speaking with? It's Ling Xiao. Someone is picking you up soon for a long journey, so get ready. He nods, wondering why she sounds so incredibly serious about this. What's going on? Meanwhile, Ling Xiao hangs up with a deep frown on her face. She didn't expect such a fast response from the Moon Empress's side. Get this. The Empress actually wants to meet him in person. This is huge. Elder Ni notes that choosing a disciple always requires a strict personal review. Ling Xiao disagrees. She wants to handle this next step personally. She'll lead Lin Yuan to Mount Feiyue herself. Meanwhile, at the Royal Capital Guild, they are officially awarding the title of Fenyang to the strongest young talent, Cheng Rui. Inside the room, Tronhai kneels before the arrogant young man. Congrats on your 2-star title, young master. That disciple spot is as good as yours. He just smirks. Of course it is. I am the top creation master of my generation. Just then, old Du walks in. Any word from Mount Feiyue yet? My grandfather is getting very impatient. Old Du nods. With your new title, there is no way they can refuse you. This arrogant guy is the 2-star creation master, Cheng Rui, known as Feng Yang. He smiles. That is exactly what I wanted to hear. I really can't wait any longer.